Hello everyone. Now, let me just let's see, change over here. Right, got to fucking do this as well on YouTube. Shit. Yeah, you. There we go. There we go. Much better. Hello everyone. How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good day so far. So yeah, last stream, which was yesterday, we managed to do some good enough progress with Borderlands. Right, we should be almost done with that game though. Although we're gonna have to do some, I got to do a little bit of farming on that game as well. Just right. We still need to do the Underdome Riot, which probably, probably not. It's probably not gonna take us too long. Depends. Even with the exploit, yeah. The riot might still take like what, probably like 2 more sessions, and we still need to farm out those fucking collectibles for the Clapchat DLC. So my guess is it's probably gonna take us an extra 3 sessions to finish off with what we can for now with Borderlands. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. But we're still almost done. Yeah, but we'll save that for another time though, because for today we are gonna be continuing on. We're let off with more Need for Speed Rivals. Sorry about that. Right. Last we left off, we did we finally started the Racer campaign. Actually managed to do some good enough progress with that. I think we got almost all of the main missions done with that. So although we're gonna have to rank up 1260 61 around, yeah, something like that as well. Same thing with the cops. And we're probably also gonna have to farm some SP as well, but thankfully it's not gonna take nowhere near as long as the cops, thank god. Speaking of which though, today we're not gonna be doing the races, we're gonna be doing we're gonna farm some more points with the cops. Yeah, so we're just pretty much just gonna be doing the exact same fucking trick over and over again. See how many cars we can upgrade today. Hopefully, we can get like three cars done. I don't know, we'll see. Really depends on how long it's gonna take. Because I can probably get around 1 million points in probably less than an hour. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, if everything goes well. So yeah, with all that said and done, let's go straight to it, shall we? So let me just change right here. And also, yeah, I might have to put on some stuff in the background while we do this shit. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to have a full-on video on the background though, because I need to really pay attention to what I'm doing in the game. Maybe some music might do, yeah. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Yeah, some music might do. Yeah, I'll probably just use whatever's going on in the game chops. Here you go. Yeah, I have no idea how much we're gonna be able to get done today, though. My guess is probably still gonna be like maybe three, maybe four cars. I don't know. We'll see. It always takes around the same amount of time to fully upgrade one car. Always the level 4 ones. The level 3 ones I can probably do way less than 1 million, probably. Those level 4 upgrades can be quite fucking expensive. Alright. Alright, yeah. We're still back here. Okay, I need to change. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so at least the game does save having some of the challenges done for the speedless. So at least there's that. Gee, this hobby's completely fucking full. Just checking if I'm not missing anything. Can I even check who's cop and who's a racer though? I don't think you can. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna be doing the exact same thing though. First, I'm gonna see if I have the looks like I have everything ready. All right. Right back to 0 hour. Let's see here. Let's have that on.
All units, we have a unit in pursuit of a suspected 1044. All nearby officers, please assist.
And then let me just decrease this a bit. Alright. That should do it. Alright. Shall we? Let's see how this goes. How the fuck is he already this that far away? Damn it, wrong one. It was supposed to be this one instead. There we go. It was supposed to be this. I had the wrong ability on. I mistook which one was which. Get your ass here. Jesus God, fucking fast. What are you doing? Yeah, he's gonna go for the fucking... Yeah, shit. He's gonna go for the fucking jump. That's what he's probably gonna do. Or just not go for the jump at all. Come on, I hate when that randomly does a fucking U-turn. Get your ass here, bitch. I hate when he does that. I hate when he just randomly does a fucking U-turn. Where did that fucker come from? God damn it. Piece of shit. Because then I'm probably gonna have to restart them. Good. What? Oh, come on. He fucking teleported back to the track. There we go. Got him. Yeah, once you know the trick, this hopefully doesn't take too long. I still have no idea how the fuck you managed to get like 31 seconds on this shit. So many cars in here. Boom. Out of the way. I'm just gonna go and repair. Yep. Yeah, the trick is just doing this event over and over again. And hope that the fucking cars don't get in the way. Boom! Boom, nice. That'll get hit. What? Is there a fucking car around here? I wonder what the hell is all these spikes in here? Yeah, well. Wrong one. Hell, these fucking racers doing in here? Why there's so many of them? I don't even know if that was the right one. Yeah, it wasn't. Where the hell did he go? Where the fuck did he go? God, why is that fucking asshole in here? God damn it. Where the fuck did he go? Fucker. Random ass fucking NPCs constantly getting in the damn way. Hi, Scott. I'm doing good. We're just farming some more stuff in here. Fucking bitch! Why are there so many fucking NPCs in here that constantly fuck me over? God damn it! Do you mind? God damn it! Always a pain in the ass at the beginning because there's always fucking cars getting in the way. Boom. There we go. But as long if you can get them at the beginning, you can get them pretty quickly. It doesn't change the fact that this shit's still gonna take fucking forever. Boom! Why there's so many cars in here? Fucker. Get your ass here. Is he gonna go for the jump? Come on, walk on. What do you mean miss? It fucking did just fine. Fuck you. What do you mean miss? It hit just fine. Oh, the game's just fucking lying to me. Here's that bitch at. There you go. Got him. Right, that fucking car was in the way. I probably would have gotten a direct hit on him. Oh, nice. No, fuck it. I might be able to have a video playing in the background. Just not one that I actually need to pay attention. Just ones that you know, I can just have I can just listen to. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. What do we have here? Yeah, sure. That'll do. Now let's see. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna be listening to random news because I always like to just sometimes during the weekend I like to just chill out and just listen to stuff, random shit while just laying on bed or whatever. And also doing other stuff while also having the sound playing. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I think that'll do.
Censorship has finally gone too far. It is way too far. Honestly, too much censorship is going on. Visa and MasterCard are doing their absolute best.
Oh yeah, I heard this shit.
To protect the children. They lied through their teeth. They tried so hard to lie to everyone.
But I heard the whole Visa thing with the fucking Steam games.
Guys, that's why we are going to completely control exactly what's going on the internet. So of course, absolutely
nice
no one
hit.
cash in on this trend, but censorship is reaching limits that I have never expected possible.
I didn't do anything
whatsoever. Now, I'm covering this because I think it's incredibly important. Breaking news: President Donald Trump has issued strong warnings for starting a mass censorship campaign, and he's right. It turns out Mr. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, is completely correct about this one. The censorship shit is terrible.
Boom. Nice.
Now, there is something going on under our noses, for those of you that are unaware, and it is trying to control you. They've tried...
At least I don't use Visa.
Tried so hard to control you for generations, and they've succeeded.
I don't remember what type of card I use.
This little thing called the Rona, bit of COVID action.
But I don't think that shit's affecting to me, at least.
Fascist dictator government.
It's mostly affecting on like UK and just Steam in general, I think.
Government overstep is a mistake, a big mistake. One of the biggest mistakes anyone could make, and the only thing holding us back right now from this...
God, there's so many cars in here. Fuck me.
From government is us. We are the only way to stop it by acknowledging what's going on and actually pushing back. And that's what today's video is all about. There are 3 things that happened over the last couple of days that were gigantic.
Sharing memes in the UK.
Forcing censorship down
yeah, that's true though.
It started with telling us, hey,
there's no free speech at all in the UK.
That was fun. But now it's censoring how we interact with the world, the information that we see, forced registration for identification when you log into social media so that they can pay attention to everything you say. There should be no more anonymity. They are going very, very far.
Yeah, now they want to ask for ID for you to be on like Reddit or whatever.
So even though this is a small victory, White House warned Starner, stop threatening the U.S. tech companies' free speech. Sure, that's great. We love that. Shout out to the U.S. tech companies. This is all good. We love that. Definitely good thing. Ironically, this anime, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the show, Shimonetta, A Boring World, where the concept of...
Yeah, that's just stupid, yeah. And they always use the same excuse as just, oh, this is for children. When in reality, if this is for children, then why are you also censoring adults? Because they're also, that shit is also affecting adults.
2015, haha, Shimonetta, a funny anime about censorship. 2025.
It's never about the children. It's about people controlling what people get to see on Twitter or whatever.
Started off just doing basic censorship things, and it ended up completely taking the fuck over, and no one knew anything about anything, and were completely controlled like sheep. A
boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist.
Well, #1 step to free will.
That's just the United Kingdom then.
and psychopaths is becoming a reality in real time. Now, this has been the government's censorship strategy. Hey guys, this is just for safety. We want everyone to be able to
fucking
log
cars,
in,
man. Why the fucking
so
cops in
all of
here?
You guys could get involved and get together.
Every goddamn time.
To get together and involved because we want to protect the children and porn is bad. So we want
These
porn
child
on
safety has a
so
fucking
we're gonna
children's
protect
force.
children.
That's true. That's very true, though.
Totally not try to take control of the government and the world and the people's minds by doing it. Guys, it's a wooden horse. It's just here to protect children.
Sure is.
Censorship was discussed so much.
Why are there fucking cars in here, man? Huh?
Posts on Twitter
What the fuck are
all
the
day
police
yesterday,
doing in
and
here?
People are talking about it all over the place. Asmongold even made a video that he filmed on a potato. All right, and whenever he films something on a potato, you know shit's real. All right, he even did a potato-filmed video to tell you how important this actually is. I'll show you what I mean by his video filmed by a potato. All right, this is Asmongold, and where's the potato video?
There's the one.
And here's the video filmed on a potato.
Hi guys, it's me again, and today
Hi,
we're
guys.
talk about the parasite that is payment
What the hell is this fucker doing?
primarily Visa and
Got it.
MasterCard. In between their very busy schedule of scamming random financially illiterate people into contracts with credit cards that have 30% interest, they've somehow also managed to fuck up the internet at the same time.
Yeah. So essentially,
Damn it,
what
I
they
missed
are
him.
doing is they are forcing you to buy things with Visa and MasterCard, but
There we
Visa
go.
and MasterCard isn't willing to make specific purchases if it goes against their ethical conduct and code. Now,
Like Gunner
you
games,
feel
for
the need
example, on
to
Steam.
bend to the whims of the ethical code of fucking Visa and MasterCard.
I mean,
So this is
you do what
levels
you
of
do with your
bullshit,
with the
likes of
cash.
which you are
I
not
just
able to see. But
kind of find it scummy that the credit card companies are not letting you fucking do whatever you want with your cash.
now, what the fuck? This was never about porn or protecting children. It has always been about censorship and control. Honestly, true. Now, the craziest thing that I am seeing here is that people don't like the idea that there are kids that are 16 that are going there. It has nothing to do with protecting children from porn.
Yeah,
Nothing
it was
to do with
never about that.
But what if a child goes on YouTube and sees a funny little blue anime man talking about how feminism is cancer? That might not be good for their development, would it? We want them to grow up in a society where they think like us. We want them to grow up lobotomized and agreeing to the status quo. What if they actually
Just a
go
bit.
onto Twitter
There
and
we go.
actually get introduced to a perspective on life that, well, the government doesn't want you
Yeah,
to
if you're
have?
lucky enough, if the
your
car
views go
flips
against
over,
the
you can
government,
do an easy
well,
bus right there.
Maybe it's your views that need to change. Now, the crazy part is, they're lowering the age for voting to 16 in the United Kingdom, and they are also banning them from the internet. Now, why would they do this? Because it's an easy
interesting.
way to fucking control people. Let's be
Right,
honest,
they want to
I'm not trying
control
to
what
get
people
all
see on
conspiracy
their
theories on your
news,
ass, but
and
if
then
you're
let
lowering
the
voting age to 16,
the
and you're not
ignorant
allowed
people to
even be
vote them.
introduced
In-
to opposing
interesting.
perspectives until you're 16, well then they control the voters. And if you control the voters, you control the government. This is 100% a ploy to control people, and in my opinion, it's a diabolical way to claw back to the fucking woke ideology bullshit, in my opinion. Now, the thing is, censoring stuff is not constructive. Well, it's not constructive as far as, like, the overall issues, but it is very destructive in regards to controlling retards. So, now, here's the interesting thing. You'll notice this is about
Or it's just
Australia
ignorant
banning
people that don't know the full
Notice
context,
this
or
is
just
about,
aren't
this is about Trump,
in the whole.
talking
They just
about
don't pay
a
attention to like
censorship
politics in general.
You will notice that suspiciously every single Western company jumped on this horse at the same fucking time. Somehow, at the same time, they jump in, and they're every country, except for America so far, and America's getting a little bit involved, has decided that now is the time
Ooh,
that we need
nice.
to drop some censorship rules.
Ooh, nice, got the record
Not to
there.
sound
Let's
like a
go.
conspiracy theorist, it is really weird how censorship and surveillance is coming from all fronts in different countries simultaneously. Just in,
yeah.
YouTube will begin using AI
That's a little
user behavior
oh
and
weird, like it's
psychology
this whole
to
thing
determine
was
whether
like
viewers in the
coordinated.
US are over or under the age of 18. Not only is this destructive to every single YouTuber on the planet, every single person is going to get thousands of viewers just sliced away because the AI decided they should not be watching your content. Not only that, but also, and I think this is even more incredibly evil, they're monitoring
Boom.
everybody. YouTube is starting to push people away. Is YouTube too radical? What are we doing, guys? Now, interestingly enough, Visa and MasterCard have been crashing the fuck out. Because get online, they are scared. I called and asked why an Australian activist group was able to control what I, an American, have access to do because of what they've already done in Europe. They hung up. Do not back down. Waste their time.
They hung up.
Stop censoring games. Stop censoring things in general. All these phone numbers, different places for you to call.
Yeah, that's
yell and scream at
all the
them,
phone numbers
and
they
every
can
single
like
time you get in there, you
fucking
yell at
be
them.
annoying to
Well, I'm
them
not saying
because of this
harass
shit.
them, but politely
guess.
tell them that they're retards, and they are actually shaking. They started hanging up on people. They started yelling back at people. There are actual unbelievable backlash that Visa and MasterCard specifically are getting.
They're actually
the most insane
calling people out on that.
dystopian reality. YouTube rolling out AI to detect if people are under 18 and then kick them off the platform. Force you to enter your official government IDs to use the internet. Brother, this is just another.
The fucking AI abused that one jump to just fucking teleport all the way over here. What the shit?
Knows all of your preferences.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
It will have blackmail on every single person.
The second the AI does that jump, it just teleports way up ahead. What the shit?
They will know exactly who the person is. Like, you don't understand the level of insanity this is. Now, it's not just that, because this just happened today. Your Spotify account is getting deleted unless you do age verification as well.
Wait, what? They're deleting your Spotify account? Oh boy.
What the hell's on Spotify? There's nothing on Spotify.
Yeah, it just sucks. What the hell are you on about?
Let's make this clear. There is
What?
already YouTube.
You need a fucking age restriction for a song that has the N-word?
Spotify? There's music. They don't even let Kanye West's Heil Hitler song on Spotify. What is there? Nothing. The answer is nothing. I mean, we all know what the answer is. Joe Rogan's on Spotify. All right, Joe Rogan's on fucking Spotify. You got podcasts on Spotify. You don't want kids maybe listening to things that might warp their opinions. No. We need them as lobotomized little soldiers to vote endlessly for infinite empathy to foreigners and, you know, import more people into our society to completely destroy us. This is insane. I don't think people understand the
come on.
we're actually dealing with.
Motherfucker, get your ass here.
One of the biggest wars that we need to go to in the modern era. All right, we need to go to this battle. Now they claim it's to protect children. Remember, this is the argument that they keep making. It's just for child safety, guys. We don't want kids to watch porn. Now,
come on.
A solution. I have a feeling.
Right, I already knew this shit was gonna happen eventually, because I had like a full lobby of people, and this shit always fucking happens. I always end up fucking disconnecting.
You have every right to disagree with me. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. You have every right to disagree. My opinion is ban porn. If porn is so dangerous for children, just ban porn. Just take porn off the internet. Yep, that's my opinion. Just ban porn, guys. Yep, that's it. That is it. So if porn is banned, then we have no problems, and we get the internet to keep going. I think this is just a net positive. That's my opinion. Obviously, you could disagree with me, and I understand why a lot of people would. However, ultimate goal here should be, censor your kids, protect your children, parent maybe don't give an iPad to your kid and tell them, hey kid, go do whatever the fuck you want. Maybe actually be a parent. I don't know. Maybe your parents should switch your YouTube to YouTube Kids or something. I don't know. That's what I have.
Yeah, people kind of forget that the YouTube Kids is even a thing.
Parents need to parent, and ultimately.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Come on.
My opinion, hot take, incredible.
Can you let me play the fucking game?
The world.
Oh my god, these game servers are so fucking shit.
Upon the people might be one of the most diabolical things ever. This is a way to control the next generation's minds, and we should absolutely be pushing back on it 1000%. And if the argument is, hey, it's just porn, then fine. Ban porn. Call their fucking bluff. I think porn is bad in general. I think porn is not a good thing. I think it's unhealthy for people. In general, I don't think it's a good thing to have a society where, you have people walking around with porn brain, going around thinking that that's what sex is all about, that's what relationships
Can I fucking play the game now?
I don't think porn is
Fuck me.
Obviously, the porn addictions are really bad. So I do think there are a lot of net negatives to porn. So ban porn.
In excess, of
Don't
course.
censor the world. That's my opinion. You can disagree if you want. But anyway, Moist Critical has been going wild. He made like 3 separate videos on this. I didn't watch them, but I opened them up. And we're going to be covering the entire
Maybe for
saga
ID, if it's for like 18 plus things IRL, you can definitely see why, but probably not for like social media.
The MasterCard saga, the YouTube censorship saga, lock in, boys and girls.
I guess it depends on the context, but I don't know. The whole just requiring ID
in my opinion.
For stuff,
Know what's going on.
or maybe porn, maybe, but yeah, definitely not for like social media and other stuff.
But if the government is gonna say that, but kids porn, but kids, so man porn. Oh, you're not gonna do that? Okay, so shut the fuck up. You don't care, obviously.
This is definitely like a very convoluted
If I
situation.
asked you to give me your ID to watch this video, provide some form of identification, what would you tell me?
I would trust you, Charlie. I trust you to the end of the earth.
I hope your answer would be a resounding no. Tell
I meant no. Of course, Charlie. I would.
me to go eat.
I'll
donuts,
trust
because
Jesus
that's not
himself.
just like some kind of innocent, annoying question. That's legitimately just an assault on your freedom. It's an extremely scary and concerning direction the online space is heading. No longer is this just the wacky, wild west of the World Wide Web where Timmy
Like a Connecticut, there was a 21 plus section because there's like beer and such. Okay, with that makes sense. But they don't ask you for like fucking ID or whatever, right? Or maybe it does. Maybe they do for like beer and like alcohol.
Damn, this is gonna sound so messed up, bro. All the people that are freaking out about this, don't know what it's like to be a relatively conservative guy on the internet. Because, dog, we have been through this shit forever. Dude, I made memes about the corona vaccine back when COVID started in 2021 and I got blasted by YouTube. All right, censorship's always been here. It's always been a thing. Now it's just affecting normies as opposed to people with dangerous opinions, quote unquote.
Censorship is spiraling, especially in video games, with Collective Shout getting Steam and itch.io two separate.
Yeah. They do in order to go in. Right, but that's just in person though. That's very different to give your ID to just a random fucking AI on the internet, where most companies just would use that shit to just collect information about you.
Platform.
That's very different to just giving your fucking ID card to like a guard or whatever, which just walks out and just go on your way.
Anything. They could be literally anything. Now, I agree that you shouldn't be having kids playing porn games. Now, obviously, I think this is true. So bad porn, but they won't, because that's not actually what they care about.
You know, deplorable, so they had the Visa and MasterCard come forward, threaten to pull out of them and bully them.
Yeah, and so think about how insane it is, right? They're not banning the games. No.
Yeah, they're banning the.
Doesn't let you buy them. Which is
They're not letting you buy the games.
right? Money doesn't
The games
work,
can be
right?
the
You
games
can't
can
take
be
your
there.
money
They don't let you buy the damn things.
Into submission, they got him in the fucking headlock, so then they just went belly up and played ball, removed.
They got rid of mouthwashing and fear and hunger. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Why would they get rid of those? Oh, suicide. That's why. Because of
Yeah.
suicide. Oh my God! There's games with suicide. In
Probably.
them. It'll get kids to kill themselves.
all of these titles, which, by the way, was not just freaky gooner
They removed
games.
mouthwashing?
In
Hold
HIO's
on.
case, people
I don't look into that. Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna go to fucking Steam right now. Mouth washing. No, the game's still here. I guess it was maybe it was removed like different regions, maybe? I don't know. But the game is on my end, the game's still there.
My parents aren't super locked into the internet, but when I was a kid, I didn't have unfettered internet access. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
same
have
here.
unfettered internet access until I was
Well,
like in high
at least
school.
on the
And,
phone.
like before that,
I didn't have
was watching fucking
I didn't have
Pokemon on the
immediate
TV,
access to
man.
the
I was
internet
watching
on the go.
big black brick that you insert into the fucking VCRs to watch Digimon, man, and Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, sorry, man. I didn't do any of that. I was watching the Pokemon.
Yo, I only started having like a really good phone around like 10th grade or whatever. I actually had access to the internet.
over the last few days, tons and tons of games have been de-indexed that didn't have any porn in them at all. So it wasn't just like rape and incest weirdo games. It was any game, or mini games included, that are just darker themes, that have more like adult themes in them with no like sexual content. It's absurd, and it's something everyone could have seen.
That's probably like something that I'll probably do if I ever have a kid. Which we'll see what happens. Probably not, but we'll see. If I have a kid, I'm not gonna let them have immediate fucking internet connection.
Like, I'm just trying to imagine if I'll give you an example.
Because, for example, I have like like some friends, friends like my family. They have like a very young child right now, and that kid is just hooked on fucking TikTok. Like at age 2, that fucker already knew how to swipe left and right. That's crazy. And also the kid itself is an absolute fucking brat. Holy shit! I've never seen such a fucking demon personally, like that family's kid. Holy shit! But that's besides the point. So the point is, kids, especially at very young ages, should not have access to the internet. And that's just gonna fucking corrupt them, especially nowadays. Get your ass here. There you go. Got him. Nice.
If I were to go and call my mom and explain to my
I didn't see what drama occurs from Moist Critical mostly.
Censoring people that they can't.
Funny enough, though, I think Moist Critical hasn't really been doing as much drama as he used to. I think I haven't caught up with him yet, though. I haven't been catching up with what he's been doing, though.
Morally, right? Do you understand how insane this is? Like, my mom would say, yeah, obviously, of course they should. It's morally horrible. Of course they should ban them. Like, but
Yeah.
you don't understand that in the era of the internet, where our information comes from the internet, this is a place that you can't afford to play these games. Because if you're banning fucking viewpoints that you consider immoral or that you disagree with, you'll end up just banning people and perspectives and censoring freedom of speech and turning into an authoritarian regime, baby. That's where they start, Rob. They start with that shit. Now, I have this guy in my chat who said,
What?
"Take note that censoring
Come on.
alternative
That's shit.
viewpoints is bad, so I'm banning him." Anyway, moving on.
Damn, like that?
Try and target low-hanging fruit, something easy like gross, disgusting porn games that are all about like incest and shit. You'll get a lot of clapping seals like, yippee, you saved us. But what they don't realize is it doesn't stop there. That is just...
It never stops in there.
opens the door. So that way they can censor even more.
Yeah.
It is
Yes.
absurd and out of control, but I'm
shockwave
going
on
off
me.
a tangent. The point is, the internet is...
Dude, my chat, my audience, I want to make this very clear. This is not a democracy, all right? This is
It's not a democracy.
This is a nuxtatorship. I control everything.
Come on.
Bannovating, so he's gone now.
attack in a large way
Motherfucker.
across the board, not just in gaming.
The second that guy goes any further than like a minute, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to him. There's always fucking random ass cars getting annoying.
Cesspit. It really, really is. Like, I'm not even kidding. It really is an actual dystopian cesspit.
Act, where now to access a myriad of content, you need to provide your identification. That's not acceptable.
For just the smallest
It's
things.
crazy. Like, I get where they're... Here's the thing. I get where they're coming from, right? Because Twitter, for example, is a fucking powerful thing. A really, really powerful thing. Like, a lot of people are on it. A lot of people see it. A lot of people fall down these rabbit holes on Twitter and end up thinking that things are actually correct.
Still managed to hit him.
The funny thing about this is, there's no solution. There's no solution that makes it better. It's crazy to think about it, man. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Just like we were all taught.
Like, dude, I'm trying to find this one account. Let me see if I can find it.
Damn it.
There's so much
Motherfucker.
misinformation there, but I feel like that's just something that you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn to find a way to go around and survive the misinformation. That's just, unfortunately, part of the game. Part of the game is learning to survive misinformation. I can't find this. I cannot find
Good
this.
trash.
This is gonna be worth it,
Bitch.
guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. All right, so check this out. All right, so this is a tweet over here from Red Pill Media.
Red Pill?
This guy over here, Red Pill Media,
Oh, right. I heard this one.
just exposing the Zionists.
Yeah, Nux showed this one before.
Okay, so America First exposing the Zionists. So you probably think that this.
Yeah, we stand with Pakistan against Indian terrorism. And that proclaims that they're an American thing. While in actuality, they aren't. They're from, like, Middle Eastern.
An American guy that's exposing Zionists, as Americans do. He makes tweets, "We stand with Pakistan against Indian terrorism," and you're like, all right, that's interesting. That's weird. I don't know why you would say that per se. Like, I get it, you're American first and stuff, but he might have gotten the wildest community note of all time. I am an American citizen, born and raised in America. I refuse to die for Israel. Community note, this user lives in Karachi, Pakistan. This is a Pakistani guy that has managed to find a way
Where the
to
fuck is the car?
100,000
Let's
followers
just pass him.
and constantly get these banger tweets out.
What the hell is he?
Constantly getting fucking unbelievable amounts of likes on his tweets, talking about how the Jews are bad and stuff.
No,
like
you
that.
stand with
But
her.
it's
The
a guy
fucking
from
response
Pakistan.
there.
All right, a guy named Abdul, apparently from Pakistan, and it's crazy. And these people will manipulate you because you think that they're just like you, bro. They're just like you. They're fighting.
You're just
for
like
America, and
me,
it turns
for
out
real,
they're
for
not.
real.
They're a fucking psyop. So realistically, I think what we need to do is learn and recognize the fact
The
that
patterns.
a lot of the shit you see on the internet is fake. Because if you start censoring viewpoints, you start mind controlling people. Literally 1984. You gotta get up and get stronger, all right? Get stronger and survive the fucking heat death of the universe, which
Damn
is
it.
Twitter, all right? That's what you have to do.
Went too far
The
there.
option
Turn.
isn't just getting rid of all opposing viewpoints, because ultimately all you do is give those viewpoints credibility once they're actually found.
Growing up,
Right? You have people like the neo-Nazi guys that are like, the Jews control everything, the Jews control the world, the Jews got my account banned. All I did was say that the Holocaust was fake and we should kill all the Jews. And they got me banned, guys. I can't believe it.
Put your ass, you
People are gonna
fucker.
find them eventually, and they're gonna be given
Dick.
unbelievable amounts of credibility. They're gonna say, I am what the government didn't want you to see because I am the actual truth.
Oh, fuck.
And it just, people are gonna be like, holy shit, that's so true. The censorship never works.
What the
Censorship
fuck? Why
never
did the
works.
EMP not work
never
there?
take
Come
money
on.
from a stranger. Don't talk to strangers.
Do you
say
mind?
no to that kind
There
of
we go.
shit.
What the
You
fuck
should
was
also
that?
be taught
Bitch.
to say no to
EMP
this.
just randomly decides not to
You
work.
should not be providing your ID willy-nilly online. That is not something that should just be loosey-goosey, no care in the world. Oh, here's all my personal identification.
Yeah, especially on the internet.
That
You
way,
should not be giving out your
Wikipedia.
personal
By the
information.
way, Wikipedia
That's
is
a
actually
big dub, but you'd be surprised how many people fall for that shit.
First of all, the funniest thing is Wikipedia is propaganda. It is. Wikipedia is unbelievably biased. It was just caught that they were taking crazy amount of monies from like the Democrat NGOs and shit. Like, they are biased. Wikipedia is not unbiased history. And now you need ID to go there so that they can shove you down their little fucking butthole of biased information again. Unreal.
In some cases, it's not providing an ID, it's instead providing your face. It will scan your face, so you're giving...
By the way, a lot of you might not know this, but this is a real thing that exists, actually. A lot of people do this. For example,
But they changed like the countries that they current actually are.
if you want to make a new YouTube account, you need to scan your
Yeah.
face. I don't think it's possible to make a YouTube account without scanning your face anymore, or a Google account in general.
Wait, what?
Like, it's crazy.
Oh shit.
Giving them your biometric data in that case.
Oh, I heard that as well, I think.
You want to see something insane? This is what I mean by it's propaganda. All right, I just typed into Wikipedia woman. All right, you'd think you get a pretty basic understanding. All right, so a woman is an adult human female before adulthood is called a girl. All right, understandable. Typically, women are the
Typically.
What? What are we doing?
What do you mean
What are we
typically?
doing, everybody? And inherit a pair of X chromosomes, one from each parent. The woman.
What do you mean
with
typically?
Functional uteruses are capable of pregnancy and giving birth from puberty until menopause. More generally, sex differentiation of the female fetus is discovered by lack of a present or functioning SRI gene. Whatever, blah blah blah. The thing that I wanted to show you, this is a really fun one. This is gonna be really fun. Check this out. Women typically have less facial and body hair, have a larger body fat composition. All right, that's fine. Throughout human history, traditional gender roles within patriarchal societies have all been defined and limited.
Patriarchal society.
From resulting in gender inequality.
Oh my
What are
God.
we doing? Why is
Where did
this
that come from?
definition of woman, guys? What? How are we gone here, bro? Why are we here? Why is this literally in the
Yeah,
definition
yes.
segment? This isn't even in the history segment. This is Wikipedia. So when I say that Wikipedia is biased, it is. It is. So now you also need to put your ID in before going to Wikipedia.
No. I shouldn't be the one to come in here and teach you
What the
why
fuck have they been
privacy
doing
is
that?
important,
Come on.
but I hope somebody has. This is not a good thing. So in some of these processes, it's not always required to give your full ID and your fucking, credit card statements or anything. Instead, some may ask to scan your
There we
face and
go.
everything. also still frowned upon. You still shouldn't do that.
However,
Yep.
you have to.
However, you have to. In some
It's
cases.
scary, but you already have to. Try making a new Google account. Like, I'll be real. Try making a new Google account and uploading a video to YouTube. Before they let you upload a video to YouTube, they need a biometric scan. It's already in effect.
Either. This bill was paraded around like it was some righteous
Yeah, they all love it. We're doing it to protect the children.
Sure.
legislation that was protecting kids from
Now, our best way to protect children is to lobotomize them and force them into our way of thinking.
accessing harmful content online, specifically
Oh, God.
porn. I'm sure a lot of you, if you've got your thinking,
It can be other stuff, but mostly porn as well.
can probably recognize a pattern since basically the beginning of time, the beginning of the internet here, where porn is always used as this ultimate boogeyman. It's the Galactus level threat that they always have to pass legislation to combat. And to people that don't want to do any thinking and would rather have all their thoughts put into their head by the government on what they should and should not support, it sounds like a nice notion. You don't want kids having access to harmful content like porn online.
True.
That makes sense,
Agreed.
but the second
That's why it's such a good Trojan horse.
you make like George and get a bit curious and, God forbid, get into your
They spank your wee wee dudes for ungodly, or watching some ungodly events.
The goal is not to protect kids. It's not
To control people.
to protect anyone from anything. These are called Trojan horses, where they push these through under a false pretense.
Hey guys, we think that kids shouldn't watch porn. We agree. Okay, let's sign. We sign. All right. So now we've already agreed that we are going to be monitoring your every move, your every purchase,
Wait, what?
everything that you ever search on the internet, correct? We're going to be putting you in a gigantic database where we are making certain that you are watching only the things that we approve for you to watch and see only the things that you approve to be seen. If it turns out that your mental capacity is too dangerous, we will make like psychopaths and blow the fuck out of your face. And we will do so righteously.
like this with so many huge detrimental consequences.
Woo! Thought crimes. Woo!
Thought crimes? Oh god. Now it just becomes that one fucking,
attached to
now it just becomes that one fucking movie with,
Oh my god, jail! Immediate jail!
feed on
with
your
Tom Cruise.
freedom.
It literally just becomes that one movie with
This
fucking Tom
idea
Cruise
of protecting kids from
that I watched
harmful
in
content is a
the
way of getting this bill
I
across
watched
the line
in
that
high
has
school
really
for
bad
fucking
stuff.
philosophy.
There is nothing good about handing over your freedoms.
Now the crazy thing is, 99% of people, I think, in the real world that aren't like in tune with internet shit, they wouldn't get it. Alright? Literally. How insane is this? This is insane.
And it's even more sad how few
your ass,
people
you fucker.
recognize it happening in front of their face. And even
Dick.
beyond that, even more pathetic is the people that are happy about it, that don't mind giving away all of their
To be honest, I think they don't know. There's a lot of ignorant people. Listen, I'm telling you, my mom is like she's a wonderful lady.
Ignorant and probably naive as well. Because they don't expect the government to just randomly do bullshit with their fucking personal information.
Unless your mom's dead, in which case, don't call her. But anyway, if I would go to my mom and be like, yo mom, they want to censor the internet from like porn and stuff and like incest games, my mom would be like, that sounds like a good thing. And I'd be like, yeah, but they won't let children watch controversial things without proving who they are. And my mom will be like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. I don't understand. It's a good thing. You really have to explain the whole concept that they're trying to brainwash you and
damn it.
literally control the way the next generation thinks to manipulate them into becoming their slaves. Because that's what's happening. That is why they're doing this. They don't care about kids watching porn, or they would have banned porn. That's literally what I'm saying the whole time. Dude, a child, okay, let me explain. Every child could just type in boobs into Google, and the first fucking result is gonna be Pornhub. They'll click on it, it'll be like, are you over 18? And then you click yes, and you're in. If they're able
very
to do
easy
that,
shit.
then why on earth are we gonna even make believe and entertain the idea that this is why they're doing it? They don't care.
personal information. This
Right, if this was about kids' safety with watching porn or whatever, they would have done that shit way a long time ago.
It was required for anything that they deemed maybe
If this was anything about porn, this shit should have been done a long time ago. Let's be real.
content that includes Discord, features. It includes some forums. It includes Twitter. It includes Reddit. Anything that could even be moderately argued opens them up to like adult content or
True.
harmful subjects.
Again, we see the way YouTube dealt with it. For me, the most eye-opening thing, and I think this is so eye-opening.
What was it? Was it the COVID thing?
Community guideline strike on my channel. They locked my channel down for a week, and they threatened to delete my entire career off of the internet when I made jokes about the COVID vaccine. And the argument was, it's harmful content. Now, you have to understand how fucking scary that is. Because now, 4 years later, we look back at the COVID vaccine and we're like, yeah, COVID vaccine was kind of useless, didn't really do anything, and it did have side effects, okay? My video was not harmful or dangerous whatsoever. I was literally making jokes about it. I wasn't even, like, taking a stance. I was just memeing about it. I was like, yes, we must do this because the government said we should do it. That was, like, what I said, sarcastically, and I got a strike for it, all right? So if something like that is designated as harmful by the fucking internet overlords, then anything is harmful. Then they could do it to anything.
Is hit by this, requiring them to have age verification in place where you will need to provide an ID to prove you are 18 years or older in order to grant access to that. You know the whole meme of like, oi, you gotta...
Right, and then the whole thing with the vaccine as well. I think there was also some... I heard that shit also had some side effects that also affected some people pretty badly. I don't know, I haven't seen like full proof of that, but I have heard stuff like that. Like any type of vaccine, there's always going to be side effects.
Praying next to abortion clinics because it's offensive to women that want to get abortions. Like that's how fucking insane they got. They are like actually demented people, actual dystopian people. Free speech is dying there. It never existed, and now it's like actually dying in real time. Thank God for America. Like literally the last bastion of free speech in the world.
Well, now it has become beyond parody, where you actually need a fucking license.
Like a South Park parody?
Discord shit. You need a license for Wikipedia articles, basically. Wikipedia is being hit by this, by the way. And they're trying to plead their case here about how detrimental this is. Trying to bring some kind of sanity and
that's 1 million
back to the UK here in some capacity. I know that
the crazy thing is, it obviously makes it look like they're trying to hide things, and everyone's gonna always ask, why are they trying to hide? And then they fall into like these rabbit holes. Oh my God, maybe
the conspiracy theories.
Which obviously it isn't to anyone that's knows anything about history. But like it's really easy to fall down these rabbit holes. They ban these things. That's why I think that Holocaust deniers should not be banned. Like, I hate that there are rules in Europe that censor Holocaust deniers. That's horrible. It's a terrible thing. You can't just say, well, the government said so, so therefore it must be true. No one's believing this anymore.
this word gets tossed around a lot by a bunch of Redditors when tipping their fedora at anything they don't like. But this actually is dystopian. This is preposterous. This was never designed to protect kids from accessing harmful things like
it never was, and people need to realize that it never was.
Porn.
Designed for control.
Because if it was, this should have done a long time ago.
Yes.
It's being proposed in the U.S. as well. Yeah. If you thought this was an exclusive
that's why it's so scary, because it's reaching our shores, baby.
Process just for the UK, you're very wrong. America would love to get their fingers in our buttholes as well.
Except there's this pesky thing called the Constitution.
And Trump.
The First Amendment, am I right? Stopping them from literally raping you.
And we now have the Kids Online Safety Act that has been reintroduced.
Why is the push for this so hard? Well, you know, my theory, the push for this is so hard is because the majority of males under the age of 30 voted for Trump. That's my conspiracy theory. I think that's why they're really pushing it so hard. Because the entire demographic of males in all of the Western world is going so far to the right because the establishment is so fucking left. That's my conspiracy theory. Anyway, who knows if I'm
interesting
right.
Theory.
Introduced in late May that aims to do something very similar here. It's a very common tactic where these proposed legislations will have things like, we have to protect the children. You know, another classic meme, think of the children. Yeah, well, it's a meme for a reason. It's a go-to strategy for a lot.
Nests are empty. Do you know what that
You know what that
smells
smells like?
Politicians, because it's very easy to drum up support under this false pretense. It is not about protecting kids. This isn't actually trying to stop kids from accessing porn. It is a convenient way for them to control your information and spy on you freely.
What was the one that I had?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was it this one?
It's the fucking surveillance overlords. It's the bullshit.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
it was this
government
one.
out there, always sneaking around.
Surveillance, control, and censorship. And all I can do is sit here and cross my fingers and toes while kissing a rabbit's foot that we are lucky enough that this will be shot down as it has in the past in this
we'll
country.
See.
But
we'll see. It's getting hairy. And also, a lot of it isn't going to be just
We'll see about that.
legislation. A lot of it's going to be private companies that are massive companies that are bought off by these fucking bullshit people. Again, not to get too deep into these deep state conspiracy theories, but damn, bro, this is scary.
not guaranteed. Obviously, most people don't want kids accessing porn. And in an age where information is spread
it's
so
very
quickly,
it's very
so
easy for people to
wrongly,
do it.
There's a lot of people that might hear the tiddlywinks about this bill, think it's doing something that it's not, and support it.
I agree. That's probably what they're doing. Because, again, they're framing it as think of the children. And I see a lot of people actually supporting it because they're like, yo, yeah, we don't want kids to watch porn, actually. Damn, that's so true. And, I mean, yeah, I agree, actually, true. But that's not what this is all about.
That's very possible. There has never been an easier time to get some really damaging freedom overturning bills passed than right now. Because
this
you
Scandals
control
before?
so
I don't
much
think it was.
information so
was it?
easily, and most people don't bother to spend even a fucking iota of a second researching any of the topics. It's just a really concerning mix of ingredients here for like the possible perfect storm of no longer having an internet that you can access without providing identification.
It's crazy. Now, like, imagine, bro. And now that everyone's using AIs instead of Google searches, right? And you know, AIs,
And
they all have their
ChatGPT.
own, like, personality and quirks. Like, it's so weird and dystopian to think about how information is going to be controlled in the future.
For some reason, it's become highly accepted and normalized that the internet is expected to cater to children being on it completely unsupervised.
But where
Damn.
are the parents?
Miss.
And while that does happen, that is the fault of the parent, and the blame lies solely on the parent refusing to do their job in raising their own fucking kids.
Hot take, he's right. He's so right. He's literally so right. Absolutely. Now, I think that maybe perhaps you could argue for porn bans for other reasons, but realistically, parents have to know what they're doing. I don't think kids should be, like, parents shouldn't give kids access to the internet unfelt.
Yes, especially early on.
Unmonitored internet access infinitely should not be given to them.
Get your ass, you
Absolutely not.
fucker.
You know who shouldn't give it to them? The parents.
I almost had that fucking card didn't get in the way.
It is not the internet's responsibility to do that for them.
Get
I know
your
it's been
ass,
very
you
common for parents to just
fucker.
sit their kids in front of an iPad, creating these
Disgusting.
iPad kids
Hey.
failure, really by refusing to actively be a part of their life and raise them. But that doesn't mean that the internet needs to step in and change to do it for them. There needs to be the onus placed back on the household. The parents should be once again in charge of raising their kids. That's how it used to be, and that's how you had normal people develop. Not like this. Not under the thumb of the government sticking its nose in your business.
I mean, again,
that
it's a
you're
very
willingly
fascinating
ignoring.
issue, and everyone's really quick to
Damn
blame
it,
the
miss.
parents, which
Fuck.
they're right to do. Absolutely, blame the parents. But we could blame the government too. All right, in my opinion, we should be blaming the government as well. Let's be real. There's a reason why moms are not super active in raising their children anymore. Well, first things first, a mom raising the children, they should be following their dreams, and they don't need no man. They should not be raising no children, and they should absolutely go out there and have a career. That's bravery. Raising children
And not
is
having
so
to
in the
deal with
past.
family
I mean,
stuff
that's-
or whatever.
bro, that's even what fucking
Like what
Wikipedia said.
good example is that the
Wikipedia
Lilo
said
and Stitch remake.
What do we do?
That just
guys?
went completely
What do we
botched the
do?
fucking
Absolutely.
lesson of the movie.
And now you need 2 incomes to raise a family, not just one. You need 2 because, well, women have been working now. So
What
you need
is
2
with the
incomes to
EMP
raise a
now?
family.
Why does it not wanna
Do
work?
we understand how fucking insane this is? Like, do we understand the level of retardation we're dealing with?
Come on,
The
I should've
government
fucking gone
set
in.
up a system. This has been an old
Motherfucker.
theory of mine. The government set up a system that people can't raise their kids, and so you just let the internet
Should have
raise
fucking gotten them, dude. Come
for
on.
you, and the
Probably like a
government
fucking
controls
pixel left.
what you see on the internet. If that's not fucking brainwashing, I don't know what is. And it's scary as hell. Scary as hell. Scary as hell.
It is terrifying.
Get your ass, you
Why have
fucker.
we just
There
gotten
we
to the
go.
point where we excuse bad parenting and instead force the internet to be the ones to be the parental figure?
Again, what I am about to say is not excusing the parents. If you are bringing a child into this world, then you must
take care of the child.
accountability, and that child is your #1 priority. If you are bringing a child into this world, you need to be there for your child. So this is not an excuse. However, we're living in a society where you need 2 people working full times to survive. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
to
especially
think
with
about how
today's
fucked
economy.
up Society has become. You know, we don't. Women taking care of their children. What are we talking about? What do you mean taking care of you? Give them an iPad. Get a job. Have a career.
Where everything is like babied to ensure a kid doesn't accidentally access fucking Wikipedia or something. It's completely preposterous. And on top of that, it's downright dangerous for everybody.
Get your ass, you
You shouldn't
fucker.
be
For the next generation, if this shit goes through and wins, the next generation will be lobotomites.
providing your identification and all of this data like this.
No.
It's just not good. And I really hope we don't see it come to America. I wanted to put all
Yeah,
of this
listen, man.
Motherfucker, get your ass here.
So anyway, rip Europe, but here's praying
Rip
for
Bozo.
America.
on your plate here, put it on your radar, because this is not something good. Don't let the propaganda fool you. It is not
Where the
aiming
fuck
to
you going?
actually protect
Piss off.
anybody or anything. It is solely for control and surveillance, trying to get more data from
Agreed.
you to monitor your
Absolutely.
activities
Yeah.
and ensure
True.
you are the
100%.
they want you to be.
Yes, sir.
This is not a
Yeah, we were just that one fucking movie with Tom Cruise.
I completely agree.
I don't remember where it was, but it was really just like
Also the government. And also we
people
should be
figure out a way to predict what was gonna happen to the future. So they used that for like the police officers so that they could arrest people before they even did
No
anything.
exaggeration. It's not just lip service, nor is it just some phony baloney machismo from me. If I lived in the UK, I swear with my hand on a stack of Bibles,
come on.
I would leave
What a
right
fucker.
now as a
I
result.
still used to fucking miss these guys.
Get the fuck out of there. I'm telling you, the UK is, it's 2 steps away from becoming a terrorist state. That shit's crazy. It's really, really scary there. It's actually fascism. Unironic fascism.
Fuck you.
Jailing people for bad opinions? What are we doing, guys? Open borders, jailing people for bad opinions.
Fuck, they didn't do anything.
Alright,
Come on.
dude, at this point, they're negotiating with Hamas, trying to give Hamas a W. Like, what are we
Oh,
doing,
no,
guys?
fuck, they didn't do
What's
anything.
happening with the online safety?
Do you mind?
It is the most anti-freedom legislation I've seen just blatantly get pushed through onto its.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean this with 100% certainty. If I was British instead of American, I would have moved to Israel and become an Israeli citizen by now.
Is it?
Absolutely, not without even a shadow of a doubt. It would have happened. Absolutely. Yep. I would have used the Jew card and gotten the fuck out of there.
Did you card?
It is unbelievable how bad it's already spiraling at.
Right, because
And it
again,
started
Nux,
dystopian.
I think he does have family members in Israel.
Use loosey goosey because that word has lost a lot of meaning thanks to redditors tossing it around.
That he
A slight
unfortunately lost during the October
inconvenience,
7th
like
thing.
my Cheerios weren't perfectly symmetrical. This is a dystopian society we live in. Like, I hate using that word, but I mean it for its very
Yep.
literal definition.
Yeah, no, literally dystopian. Correct.
Here. What's happening in the UK is dystopian. For those that don't know, a piece of legislation.
Don't tell me I
has
hit
been
the fucking
enacted called the Online
NPC instead of
Safety
get a
Act,
car.
which requires you to verify your ID to access certain content online, meaning you have to.
Okay, don't tell me that all that damage went for the
get
NPC, not the
access to
fucking
it.
car that I want to
means
go
giving
for.
The government your ID or biometric data through
Okay, did
facial
a
scans.
little bit.
The
Still,
people
come on.
were misled what this was even about in the first place because they.
This is a man in England who burned a Quran and charged with the crime. This man went to jail for burning a book of a different religious faith than his own. Was it a nice thing? Perhaps not.
No.
But what the fuck are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
For burning a
We're
book?
arresting him for burning a book? Putting him in jail for burning a book? Did you know they have thought crimes now in England? You know they have thought crimes as well?
Yeah, it's really
Not
just that
actions,
fucking movie of Tom
thoughts,
Cruise all over.
brothers. Thoughts could get you to jail. Check this guy out. I think this is the right one. Prison sentences. MPs just voted to attach prison sentences to standing near abortion clinics in England on the basis that it is harassment. Here in
Harassment?
its own
Or
coverage,
standing near an
type of
abortion
violent
clinic.
protests That's no longer acceptable in this country. If they are sitting across the street from an abortion clinic saying choose life, they go to jail. Jail.
Mm-hmm.
Jail. Jail. Okay? All right? If this is not actual fascism, I don't know what we're talking about. Like, especially because, again, I'm not getting into anyone's personal opinions.
Alright, then everyone likes to fucking say that Trump is like a fascist or whatever, and then this shit happens in other countries.
And if you even state this opinion of yours, you go to jail. All right? This is a peaceful protest. Not like the people burning cars and shit. Do you understand how insane this is?
They paraded the Online Safety Act around as if it was a righteous push to
Where
protect
the
children
fucking
online
NPCs? Come on.
being exposed to harmful content,
Motherfucker.
specifically pornography. A classic move straight from the playbook of John Madden. You target porn because it's a very easy target.
Yeah, who defends
Most
porn?
people don't want kids to have access to porn,
True,
obviously.
true.
There are innumerable problems with porn. So it's very easy messaging to have be the big boogeyman here that you need to fight against.
Good
We
tracks.
gotta stop it now. We have to act. We have to do something. People are dying. They're collapsing. They're fucking combusting corpses littering the streets. So here's what we're doing. It's called the Online Safety Act. It's our
to
last
protect
hope.
children.
We have to fight it.
Protect the children, quote unquote.
Able to get this through, and it was a Trojan horse that had so many consequential problems attached to it. A lot of really yucky, bad, awful hemorrhoids on the Online Safety
And
Act.
that's why you always need to read the fine print.
Citizens recognize just how butt-fucked they are by the government, getting their guts rearranged here, because the government is elbow
wrong
deep
one.
in everyone's
Eh,
ass.
my God, why is there so many
trying to
fucking
get
cars
you to
here?
give over all of your identification. So it's not
How the
just
fuck am I supposed to catch up to them? There's so many fucking shit to avoid.
You have to verify your age to access a multitude of services. This includes things like Reddit, Twitter.
Opinions! Opinions! Why are we not getting into the meat and potatoes here? They want to censor opinions that they disagree with. This is fascism incarnate. This isn't just, if you think the wrong thing, we are going to jail you. This is, we are going to censor things from you so you don't even have the capability to think the wrong thing.
Discord to use certain features, Wikipedia,
The hell is
other
it?
forms, and today it's been announced that's going to apply to Spotify
This is
as well.
crazy!
Is this again?
I'm so
Yeah,
happy
it
to
is.
hear this. There's no porn on Spotify, alright?
Yeah, it looks like the NPCs just kind of helped me out here.
Podcasts with people that have opinions that the government doesn't want you to have.
Right, and then now everyone in the UK is trying to get a fucking VPN so you don't have to deal with this shit.
Illuminati people, you know, those guys don't want you to have opinions. All right, so they are going to murder you.
Boom.
Well, we're gonna dive deep into the spaghetti and the meatballs there in a moment, but you can see what's happening. This
Oh,
is
come on. I hate when the game just randomly does not
the
fucking do
Online
bullshit.
Safety Act was
Randomly
never about
does not give you
children or
the
protecting
damage they
anyone
probably
from
should have. Come
anything.
on, that's
It's
horseshit.
only ever been about control and mass surveillance. This is all about censoring what you have access to so the government can constantly track and monitor your activities online, because they are requiring you to give your ID to access anything at all that
Guys, this is actually fucking crazy, and people are fucking falling for it, guys. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? How are people falling for this shit? This is unreal. 1 second. This is actually crazy. 1 second.
Should have gone now.
See the most terrifying
Smash
thing
them with the SF.
ever? One moment. I'm
Or the MP or
doing
whatever,
a
whatever the
meme.
fuck it is.
Doing something of a meme. Guys, I am about to show you the scariest phrase ever spoken. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. This might
Oh,
be the
that's
most
scary.
terrifying phrase ever uttered in the history of humanity.
Do not
All right,
let the government
run
help
the
you.
Fuck away.
They'll always
Get the
find a way
shit
to
out of
fuck
there,
you
bro.
over.
There's something going on.
that can even be moderately argued could have harmful content on it. Fucking Spotify. It is out of control.
It's because of Joe Rogan. It's because of podcasts. It's because of people that have opinions that you might disagree with. They don't. This is the new way. All right, you don't understand. This is the new strategy. Like literally.
Fuck
the
you.
new
Randomly
strategy
fucking
of
teleporting.
controlling the people is like they know that the media lost us. All right, they know that we don't believe the media anymore. But their new option is just no longer giving us any alternatives anywhere. That's how bonkers it is.
And the ghouls in power over there are doing their best to desperately try and convince you that this.
Bro, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you are on the side of the predators. It's as simple as that. Unbelievable gaslighting. Unbelievable gaslighting. You want children to watch porn? No. Not at all. But this is insane.
this is a good thing. They want you to stop making noise about it and stop trying to overturn it.
right.
So there's this vile bug named Peter Kyle who made this tweet saying, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you're on the side of predators. It is as simple as
Yeah, that's crazy.
He got community noted, obviously.
Yeah, there we go.
On out the wazoo.
He's siding with predators. He's just not walking people with what they want to fucking see. And they're just using the whole child thing as a fucking a scapegoat.
Danger to democracy. By the way, here's a fun little nugget of lore about Peter Kyle, the patriot of protection over there. He allegedly voted against a statutory national inquiry into grooming gangs and group-based child sexual exploitation as part of the Children's
interesting.
Wellbeing and Bill. He defended labor's resistance on TV, citing existing inquiries, but critics linked this to his past association with Ivor Kaplan, a former Labor MP accused of
interesting. So the guy that was giving a shit for wanting to not have to deal with this bullshit, calling us everyone support pedophiles, was trying to make sure that grooming gangs were not getting arrested in the UK. Interesting. It's almost like the whole pedophile thing was just an scapegoat.
That are primarily from Afghanistan or Pakistan, one of the stands, that are
come on, I should have fucking gone.
Illegal in the country, and they go around raping children. And for years, they have been covered up by the government because the government is afraid that if they end up releasing the information that there are these Muslim people that are going out there raping children, it might actually make people Islamophobic. So
yeah, because if people are afraid of getting cancelled on Twitter or whatever.
Rapists, okay? I want this to be clear. That is literally what the government in England has been doing. I've been doing a deep dive there. That's literally
They took the same mantra from like fucking Germany and being called Nazis or whatever.
And anyone that calls them out gets arrested. All right? This is insane.
Oh, that's really weird, Peter. You care so much about protecting children, yet you voted against an inquiry into, looking into this here? That's odd. Seems like it kind of conflicts with what you're trying to put on here with this strong face about how much you care about making sure children are safe online.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is since Friday last week, children and parents
and we will fucking snake over here
in the experience that children have. Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and pornographic content.
Snake.
Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them. That's why we've acted so decisively in this. And for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe, keeps children safe.
Fuck off on that horseshit, dude.
So let's just not try and find a way around.
Then why, if it keeps the child safe, then why are you also targeting fucking adults?
Make it a better experience for everyone. That's surely what we should aspire to in this country.
Do your part. Give up.
This is crazy. It's crazy the amount of manipulation that these people are fucking doing.
Us all of your identification information and biometric data so we can spy on you, because that's going to keep all the children safe. While we control
like fucking Big Brother all over.
Sleep easy at night knowing you're saving lives of kids out there. Meanwhile, apparently Peter Kyle's hands are totally tied when it comes to anything about like the grooming gangs. I guess that's not worth.
Yeah, I wonder how much Charlie actually knows about the grooming gangs. Because again, this is something that I don't think is. I think it's up there. It's Epstein shit. It's literally Epstein shit. You got the fucking government all comes together to protect pedophiles because it doesn't fit their compass of what they want the country to look like and what they want the people to think. How fucking insane is this, man? They arrested rape victims for calling out people that raped them because they were racist. Do you recognize the fucking
how stupid that is?
they're dealing with in England?
Looking into it all. This is the real big enchilada right here. Making sure that kids can't
Globalize the enchilada, ladies and gentlemen.
access Spotify features or Wikipedia features. That's the real meat and potatoes that they want to make sure kids, don't get fucking blasted with harmful content while they're just innocently listening to Spotify. This looks like.
And then they randomly get a fucking
you're listening to some music on
what's
Spotify.
the dude's name? The fucking
Holy Toledo, we need to check your age.
I don't remember the dude's name. What the fuck is that?
We need
Come
to
on.
make sure you're 18 or older. This won't take long.
But what if they listen to someone on Spotify that says that the government is not actually there to help them? How will they be mind controlled?
Or by God forbid, they say the N-word on a song from like a black
Give
rapper.
over your ID or your biometric data. Then the whole society is functioning and happy, big old smiles on everyone's faces as the government literally has its foot on your throat at all times monitoring you. Whoopee! Wait, what's that? You don't want to give over your ID or do our facial scans in order to earn permission to the content? What? You don't want to be a good news.
You don't want to
today?
save
Well,
children?
What's gonna happen? Your account's gonna get deactivated. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirements for the market you're in. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. If your account was deactivated due to an inaccurate age estimation, you can look for the email in your inbox, which allows you to reactivate your account within 90 days of deactivation and then go through ID verification. If we still can't confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, or
It just completely
if no action is taken within
nuked the
7
whole
days of
thing.
reactivation, your account will be permanently deleted. So you either play ball or you lose your account. This is for all accounts, by the way. This is like paid accounts, fucking student accounts. Every
I didn't see what drama.
Spotify,
Oh,
from
wait.
what I can tell, is
Oh, hey, Kamsar, hope you're doing good. I thought I saw him. Thought it was a another comment from Scott, but no.
Level of control. It really, absolutely
Hey,
is.
hope you're doing good, Kamsar. Doing good. We're just farming some stuff here. Need for Speed Rivals while listening to Nux here.
You will have to give over your ID or your biometric data so the government can spy on you. That's insanity. That's absolute
Got him.
lunacy. There is no
Ooh, nice
defending that.
double team
There is
there.
no min-
And you just know they have some gigantic fucking index of all the people and what they do and what we have on them and what they do for a job and what they're into. And all this shit just goes straight to the government, and the government has all of that info.
mental gymnastics that can be done to justify this.
Ooh,
It is
nice.
so clear that this was never about protecting.
I'm good, thanks. What
children
about
or
you? Eh,
protecting
just chilling.
anyone. It's out of control.
Right now it's just
Only
farming
getting-
SP for all the upgrades for the
I would leave
cops.
The UK because of this. There is
I
no
agree.
longer
And
like a free
listening to some
internet
stuff here while we do
intact
that.
there. Your only
I was thinking of having some like just music playing in the background, but
Mr. Kyle's going to shame.
so I decided to just go fuck, just have something
So
playing.
they're actually trying to ban VPNs in England.
He's trying to find a way around.
I wasn't thinking of having a video on because this requires a lot of attention, and I want to like comment on shit while the video plays. But I guess I think I've been doing a good enough
That's
job
why I
as
say fight
still
back.
either way.
Fight back.
Come on.
Say, you know what? I agree. Ban
Because
porn.
this game you can't really
Protect
pause
kids.
them.
Let's ban porn, guys. I agree. Because I don't think porn's like good for anybody, to be honest. So that's why I say this
Right,
is
in
how you
excess,
fight back.
like any other
Tell the
thing.
government, you know what? You're right. Ban porn. Easy. Easy. Ban porn. And then they can't have the argument of, oh, but what about the children? They don't have that argument. The argument is gone. Like, this is why this is the ultimate checkmate fuck you moment.
ensures that every one of its citizens is giving
Because, but to be clear, they're never going to listen. They're never going to ban porn.
over their ID and
Come on.
biometric data to
There
the
we
government
go.
in order to listen to music on Spotify, obviously. That's the only way to keep all the children safe. Think of the children, won't you? Oh, it's
Won't
preposterous.
someone
It's
please
scary.
think of the
It's actually
children?
scary.
But
And like
it's
I
really
said,
just a
this is
fucking
exclusive to just
Simpsons
the UK.
meme.
There is a similar piece of legislation that is looking to be enacted in the US.
America.
I'm hoping it doesn't pass.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't, because that shit's really been fucking Europe.
Groundwork is being laid here.
We'll see what
It
happens.
has
Especially the
successfully
UK.
in the UK, and it's showing no signs of stopping. It's only getting worse. So yeah, I just wanted to yap about this a bit more. This is something everyone needs to be aware of and concerned about. That's it. Too.
Yeah, so apparently it got worse because YouTube already implemented something like that. It
Oh,
already
boy.
got to YouTube.
Lock your doors and hide under your bed all you want. It won't protect you from a menace on the loose. A maniac at large that not even SpongeBob could catch.
No!
Mass surveillance, control, and censorship. It's now at our doorstep here.
Yes, sir.
A place
It is?
Many have
Oh,
called
God.
YouTube. They've just announced they're rolling out AI in the U.S.
I mean, it's not surprised that YouTube fell for this shit. YouTube always does some dumb shit. Always does dumb shit.
I'm gonna get banned. I have a feeling. I sense it. I sense it. I sense it in the force. All right. Enjoy our next 3.5.
By the way, I love Rivals on PS3 and I never played it, but I looks cool, especially on PS3. I have a PS3 myself, but it has the yellow out of death. It came with because I just got it last year. Ooh, that's bad. What type of PS3 do you have though? Is it the fat model? Yeah, do you have the fat model? Because that tends to happen very commonly on the fat models. if you wanna try to get the PS3 back, just get a super slim or slim. But I recommend more of a super slim because those models tend to be way more. Those models tend to last a lot longer compared to the OG fat models. Yeah, if you, of course, you want to go back to it.
2.5 years, baby, because I think that the next Democrat in power, I will be back.
Sorry for the long message. That's fine. I'll sub to you. That's appreciated, but don't worry about it.
The account's stated ages and will apply restrictions to users.
But if you want to try again having the PS3, just get a super slim. That's the model that I'm using right now.
Figure out if you're a kid. Like, this is messed up, bro. It's messed up because you cannot trust the AI. Dude, do you know how many of my videos are demonetized for bullshit reasons? Like, absolutely garbage reasons. So many of my videos demonetized and age restricted.
It's the fat, but it's not backwards compatible. Right. I also had one originally that was the fat model. It wasn't backwards compatible as well. That thing fucking crapped out on me. I think it was around 2019. Right, we got the model in 2017, and it only lasted like 2 years when I was in the middle of doing the Uncharted 2 multiplayer. So my brother had to just get the super slim. Now I also have my own super slim, and I've had this console, this one in particular, for I think 2 years now, something like that, and it's been lasting pretty well. Why are there so many cars here? Come on.
And taken down, and then sometimes I fight, and sometimes I win. Sometimes YouTube's like, yeah, our bad. Yeah, our bad, dude.
It's a GL 140 gigabytes.
You're gonna trust the AI.
I have the 500 gigabyte.
To decide if you're a child.
Super slim.
Well, what if I'm an adult? However, I like Nintendo. I like Nintendo video games. I like Pokemon. Okay, dude. I like watching Pokemon. All right, I'm an adult, but I have a hobby for Pokemon. What if the AI is like, who watches Pokemon? Obviously a child, and just bans the fucking account. Like,
oh, I heard this. I've heard this. Yeah, that YouTube like recognizes if.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, I know this one now. Yeah, I know what he's talking about now. So what he's talking about here is that YouTube is now gonna recognize if you're like a younger person, like younger than 18, depending on the content you're gonna be watching. Like if you watch stuff like Pokemon, like Nux mentioned before, or other stuff like video games, the AI is gonna think that you're a kid and they're gonna fucking lock your account from other stuff. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's just crazy. But I'm 12 years old, so I can afford a PS4, PS3, but I love the PS3 fat regardless.
It will restrict what you have access to, and the only way to return that is
you will like what we tell you, you will consume what we tell you, and you will think the way we tell you. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help.
By providing identification. That sounds awfully familiar. Does that ring any bells to anyone out there? You know, with what's going on over in the UK at the moment? I would certainly hope so.
Nope.
If it doesn't,
ooh,
that's the doctor a huge pat on the ass. And
that's why we're making this video here today. Everyone needs to know.
Tell them that the lobotomy was very successful because you have lost all fucking brain function.
How the hell that didn't do much damage?
Now U.S. citizens turn to have the piss sucked from their balls here and all privacy completely thrown in the shitter. So, if YouTube's AI tools think that you're under 18,
they're all a bunch of tools.
You're ready to fork over your ID in order to continue to access certain YouTube content and features. When YouTube
subscribe to your channel by my head. Much appreciated, but yeah.
Obviously brain dead this is. Like, this is the government that is more than happy to let OnlyFans exist. OnlyFans are e-prostitutes, all right? They're internet prostitutes, all right? Where they talk to people and they have virtual sex with people, all right? So that, they're cool with that. The actual verification for OnlyFans is bullshit. Anyone can get in there. All right, so they have OnlyFans that they're cool with. They're cool with actual prostitution going on the internet.
Yeah, little shit.
What if a kid is watching a little too much Roblox on YouTube? We should ban them from opinions that might control their brains. Like, this is insanity.
Ooh,
it is complete and utter insanity.
Yeah, I'm doing this very quickly now.
Personalized advertising
because they go there because they go to OnlyFans. All right, so I think OnlyFans should be banned. I think it should be illegal. I think it's prostitution. And if there's a country where prostitution is illegal, I think OnlyFans should be banned. That's my opinion. But you know what? I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your mind. All right, let's say you're.
I was trying to fucking pause the video, but I couldn't do it immediately. Right. I want to say something. The whole situation with the OnlyFans thing has gone completely fucking crazy, especially nowadays. Like, I just saw a news article where a famous content creator on YouTube that recently turned 18, like barely fucking 18, mind you, made a OnlyFans for their birthday, and 4 hours later, they got $1 million fucking dollars on 4 hours after the account was created. Like, holy shit. And she was barely 18 as well. Like, holy shit. Yeah, people should not be fucking... People should be... I wouldn't say that you shouldn't be doing OnlyFans. Actually, no. I should probably say you should stay the fuck away from OnlyFans. That shit is toxic as all hell. But if you are, at least be fucking, I don't know, 24, 23, I don't know. Like, don't barely fucking 18, dude. Come on, that's a big stretch. Although with different types of, I can probably definitely see some countries letting that shit slide, like in Europe, where it's like everything 18 plus instead of like 21, like driving or drinking. See, Rivals and W22. Oh, Most Wanted? Okay. On my wish list for games for my PS3 when fixed, and please don't judge me, I know Most Wanted wasn't the best game, but I think it's pretty good. Actually, I have no opinion on Most Wanted. I haven't played it. I might have played the original PS2 version like years ago when I was a kid, but I have no experience with the 2012 one. Need for Speed games, I have very little experience. I played a good chunk of the PS2 ones. No, barely. They were more like my older brother's copy, so I played a little bit of it. I just saw him playing them. So I saw him playing most of the PS2 ones. PS3 stuff, I have barely any experience. This is actually my first one doing on streamer, or just in general, just playing. Yeah, Rivals is the first one that I'm doing on the PS3 generation. I have played the Need for Speed 2015 though. I was trying to go for the prestige events, and those things were an absolute pain in the ass. And I have a very small experience with the later ones, with Payback and Heat, just for getting the online trophies, and that's about it. So yeah, my experience with Need for Speed games is very limited. There you go. No, I can't have the fucking video play again. There you are. What do you think about Most Wanted? I have not played it yet. I think my brother has a copy of it, but I haven't played it I haven't played it myself yet. Come on, get your ass here. Oh. Ah, come on. I can't fucking counter it. Oof, that was close. What the hell? How is he constantly doing that? Get your ass here. Hell. Crazy in 1 million in 4 hours as well. Yeah, definitely.
You're just a kid that's going out there, and you know what? You decide, yeah, I'm...
And barely 18, and like, holy shit,
gaming
dude.
Platform. Here on Twitch, shit's good. Now, we type in, let's say, pools and hot tubs. Alright, this is a category on Twitch. Alright, so you click on the pool and hot tubs video. Oh, this is 2 viewers. Right, you click on this.
Great.
Alright, this is your new favorite stream. Laura Lux. I don't know who this is. Right, she's not around, it seems. Right. Let's
Typical.
category. Alright, let's see. We got any interesting content here? What do we have here? All right, so this is Twitch, guys.
That AI?
This is on Twitch. This is a gaming platform. All right, this is a
Looks like
gaming
AI.
platform
Yeah, it's
in
yeah, that's
case
an
you
AI
are
thing,
aware.
definitely.
And all these guys have fucking like, bro, they all have only
Same, I finished most one 2005, so the first E4Speed game you played for the PS3 is the last game released for the PS3 respectable.
fans.
I'm only playing the game because the servers are going off in October. Because I also have plans on doing the PS4 version after the PS3 version.
It's on this platform. So this isn't just kids are going to look up OnlyFans. It's literally here. Now, Twitch.
Yeah, it's really on
platform.
Twitch.
It is a gaming platform that is everywhere on
For
the
12
internet.
plus,
It is a
and
gaming
it's just fucking
platform,
OnlyFans girls in there as well,
It's on
promoting
every
their
smart TV
shit.
out there. And this is here. Private content 18 plus. I'm obviously not
come
gonna
on.
click that on stream, but I'll click it off stream to see what it is. It's a live cam stream. It goes directly to a live cam stream. Great. So, do you see how
Great.
insane this shit is?
Did you
Where the hell did he
know
go?
being
He's all
teachers and
the way
put
there.
stricter content filters as well as behavioral restrictions into place? Basically, YouTube will pop its titty into your mouth and breastfeed you here because your parents aren't fucking raising you. What a joyful, pleasant future where these greasy, greedy...
Got the wrong one. Come on.
corporations are now going to be LARPing as your parental figures, deciding what you can and cannot access
Got the
based
wrong
on
fucking
their
card, dude.
estimation of your age.
Listen, guys. Listen, everybody. I think you guys should go get jobs, get careers, raising children. It's misogyny that tells women
There we
to
go.
raise
Got
their
him.
own children. That's misogyny. You should instead go in to get into the market.
Me personally, I can't wait to get Rivals soon, even though the online is shutting down either September or October, which is low-key really sad. Yeah, it is. But yeah, the online is shutting down in October 7th. So you still have like 2 months.
Yeah, I think you should get a career.
You still have 2 months to try out the
We'll
online.
raise your children. You don't need to do that anymore. That's archaic. We'll raise your children instead. There's so much entertainment on the internet, and don't worry.
I'm gonna have to do the PS4 version as well later.
We made sure everything is so.
We're also in the middle of doing the racer
We're making
campaign
sure
as
that
well.
Kids can only see what's government approved.
Age, because no longer are parents even expected to be parents anymore. The internet
Feminism, ladies and gentlemen, it's cancer. Thanks for subscribing. That's my opinion.
is now that. My papa is a fucking YouTube
This is why I'm gonna get canceled, by the way. This is why I'm gonna get cooked.
algorithm. It tells
This
me
is
what I can watch,
for
what I'm
being
allowed to
based.
consume. It's so fucking infuriating. The only thing here that makes any level of sense is like disabling personalized ads
Got
for
him.
kids. Which is something I'm pretty sure the YouTube Kids app already does.
I remember when
Again,
Little
I
Big
don't
Planet
even
2
know
was
why
being
that
delisted from
app exists
PS4 in the DLC
anymore.
too.
With
Oh
this
yeah, yeah, yeah.
effect- With this change going into
I
effect,
think that also happened with the other games as well.
the main YouTube platform into basically catering.
Well, kinda. I don't think the DLC was actually delisted. The game itself was delisted, but you can still get the DLC for Little Big Planet 2, I think.
Kids app.
I
Why
think,
on earth? Why are they even thinking of doing this?
The onus should be on the parents to ensure that their kids are not consuming harmful content on YouTube. It is crazy that YouTube is doing this. So
Nope.
they're using AI, which will assess a user's age via multiple behavioral
There you go.
factors, including
There
the
you
kind of videos the user searches
Oh,
for.
I fucked up
the
nice.
categories of
This should be an
videos
easy
they want,
bust
and
then.
how long the account has been active per its blog post, which is very vague and also
Oh, yeah.
going to lead to so
Yeah, if I get him flipped over, I can just immediately bust the guy. Let's go. Let's see here. By the way, are you gonna stream tomorrow? Because I gotta get to bed. I live in South Africa, in Cape Town. It's literally 12 a.m. here. I got school tomorrow. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna be. Yeah, I am gonna be probably streaming tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Borderlands with Scrud if he is available. Yeah, hopefully, if Scrud is available, we should be able to. Play some Borderlands. I never know. Same time every day. Yeah, I always start stream around 9:30 GMT1. Let's see. When I told my brother, he said that's really stupid.
So many accounts getting
I mean, that's always gonna happen eventually. There's always games getting delisted and shit. But it's kind of sucks when it does happen.
Pokemon community, for example.
Oh my god!
Why delist the whole game?
Pokemon as an example. That's hilarious.
I mean, you can still play the game if you have the disc, but still, that's a
People
little.
don't realize
Not being able to play it digitally if you
community on
haven't
YouTube
purchased
as
it
an example.
beforehand.
It's massive. There are adults that play competitive Pokemon. All right, actual competitive Pokemon. Right, like you know, hardcore Nuzlocke and shit. Right, you don't understand, bro. You don't get it. Like these are so easily.
Another easy bus. Let's go.
Children. This is so destructive.
Pretty much everybody that does Pokemon content online is like late.
And when I told them that there was like a few hundred items of DLC, went like, oh, so stupid.
Early 30s at this point.
Right.
It's like
It was pretty much the same thing with the online for
All the people that play
Uncharted
Pokemon
3
in Gen 1 or whatever.
or 2,
market, but
where it also had a lot of
also had a lot of
fucking DLC to install. It's mostly just cosmetics for the multiplayer, but still.
Anyone that searches for like Pokemon.
Can I show you? Can I show you one of my favorite channels? All right, I watch a lot of his videos. All right, I'll show you. He's great. All right, this is a channel that I like. I personally find it to be good shit. All right, so this is a Wolfie VGC. All right, he is a world champion Pokemon player, and he does like really interesting breakdowns and shit. This is, I mean, as you can see, he gets millions of views. He's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get absolutely cooked. Everyone that watches his content is gonna be flagged by the AI as some child.
Right, because they're all like, the AI is gonna think that he's a kid or whatever.
Like, yo, it was a good video, and he's like, oh, thank you, and he's like always like so humble about it. He's like super nice dude.
Pokemon Showdown, really anything even adjacent to that, or like Nintendo games, like any gamers that play Nintendo games, all of those are like a strike against them that could end with their account being deemed like under 18 or something. It's going to be.
Oh, come on. I think when a game randomly does that.
This technology will allow us to infer a user's age and then use that signal regardless of the birthday in the account to deliver our age.
I hate when the game just randomly fucking pops them back into the fucking room. And I also hate when the EMP just decides not to fucking work. The shit.
Their age with a credit card, a government ID, or
Oh my god!
Wow, what saints! You get the privilege of providing your identification or your biometric data to YouTube in
Like
order to
shit.
prove that you are actually over 18.
Yeah, I think
Surely
so.
that's going to be like really secure, and it's not going to be
Right,
used
have a
for
good one,
any
Cam.
like,
Much appreciated.
tracking or anything like that. Don't be ridiculous.
Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated.
Fucking tinfoil quantum conspiracy theorist. There's nothing wrong with forking over all of your identification and your credit card
hi there.
information to corporations
Oh, wait,
or the
wait,
government
that's
directly, so that way they can actively monitor you and censor you and basically.
I was gonna say,
access to it.
hi Johnny as well, but yeah, that's you
I
scrubbed.
cannot believe how quickly this is getting out of control. Like I told you, it was not exclusive to just the UK. It is already touched down here, and it hasn't even been a week. It hasn't even been a week. That snowball has already.
And the crazy thing is, every government is super happy to do this because every government wants
Boom.
control. Every
I see.
single one. Thank God for the First Amendment, where, you know, England doesn't have a First Amendment. Thank God we do in America. But realistically, every government wants to control you. And I think everyone's kind of working together on getting that shit happening.
become a full fucking shitstorm avalanche. It is terrible. It's scary. It's very scary. This article also mentions something else.
It'll be
The
all
rollout
shit.
of the new feature comes one day after Australia's government announced it would ban children under 16
Hilarious.
from using YouTube.
Another million,
Week
nice.
After UK implemented the sweeping age checks on content on social media networks, YouTube was promised an exemption from Australia's social media ban last year by the then communications minister, but the Australian government said on Monday that the platform would in fact be included in the country's ban on children under 16 using social networks. The ban is slated to take effect in December. Google, YouTube's parent company, strenuously advocated against the Australian ban and has threatened to sue to overturn it. That subject they mentioned there about the Australian government banning kids from making social media accounts is a topic that I briefly touched on like a year ago. But in a nutshell,
I personally think that kids shouldn't have social media accounts.
Yeah,
That's
that
my
I'll
opinion. I
take.
don't think
Yeah,
it should happen. I don't think
Kids should be at least fucking
some major way.
15, 16
Let's be
to have a
real.
fucking
This
Twitter
isn't about
account.
the children. They're doing this
Or maybe
to
even
control
18,
everything.
yeah. Don't even fucking get.
This is crazy, and I'm really happy that Trump is
Or
pissed about it.
maybe
Trump
up
is
until
really
they
mad about
reach
the online
18, they have
Zodiac shit.
one of those
He's been
old ass
going
fucking
hard.
flip phones.
And I really hope he keeps cooking, because he's been the anti-censorship candidate.
Because we cannot
And he
trust
needs to
kids with
keep
fucking
going,
with
bro.
smartphones nowadays.
Like, I don't think kids should be online, but this isn't about the kids. This is about getting information on every single person in the world on the internet.
The entire landscape of social media has changed so much over the last like decade, like drastically, where I do think it is downright dangerous and detrimental for kids to just
I
have
agree.
unlimited.
I'm so happy he agrees. I absolutely think so too. I'll be honest. I think that I could, if I really wanted to cancel myself, what I would say, if hypothetically I wanted to cancel myself, I would say that without the internet there would be a lot less transgender children. But I'm not controversial, so I'm not going to say that. Instead, I am going to say that the amount of kids that end up in Discord chats getting groomed by adults, getting these ideologies poisoning their brains and shit when their brains aren't even developed because they just end up in the wrong crowd. Like, this stuff is downright diabolical. They're pushing things on kids that absolutely kids should not at all
Okay, that one's already
whatsoever
done.
be
Nice.
involved with. Again, it's largely parents' fault, but I don't think kids should be there at all. I don't think kids should be on social media.
I'm just
access to things
checking
like
real
Twitter.
quick.
Yeah, I don't think they should be able to make accounts on any social media. However, how do you check
Do I
that?
already have
If it involves IDs, then you're censoring the
Yeah, I
fucking
already
world,
have,
then you're surveilling everyone. So
two sets of
solution
cards
is,
already done?
Say
Okay,
that the
I
websites
think.
are all 18 plus to make accounts. If you catch a kid, you ban them or whatever. But parents need to fucking step up.
For example. So, like,
That one's
I do
done as
think
well, I think.
that it's not exactly a good thing to just have kids making social media accounts and just fucking rotting away on them. I do think that that is harmful.
Yep.
But there is no way of actually stopping that in a way that
Unless
doesn't
you really
step on
enforce it,
everyone's freedoms.
why
And
just
at the
not
time,
let
I
them
didn't
have
even really
social
comment
media
on
in
it because
general?
The way it was being spoken about was just like, oh, don't worry, the methods we're coming up with are, we're making sure privacy is still top of mind. We don't want to encroach on that. We're just trying to think of ways to,
Okay, so yeah,
kids
we
not
already
be,
done with like
sucked
one
into
full set.
Guys, we're from the government.
We already done like two full
social
sets of
media
cards. Nice.
degeneracy and all of that. And it, like when you hear that, you're like, okay, I
That
guess
sounds great. That sounds amazing. I don't think kids should have accounts on social media.
like makes sense. But when you really stop to think about it and you stop and like really fucking smell it, it's very clear
Smell
that
it?
there's no way of doing that without just stripping freedoms from everybody else. Like, how the fuck are you possibly going to stop that from happening?
Yeah.
And it also shouldn't be the
And
government.
also, doxing is gonna go crazy, right? If you actually need information every time,
Especially
you
with
get
kids,
into
would
any
you-
site,
they-
the
would we
amount of
do
doxing
anything to
that's gonna happen is
fucking,
horrible. Every YouTube drama will involve with people.
They would
doxing
do
each other
anything
and
to
then
do
fans
like,
showing up at your
like-
house. Okay, like
imagine.
it's gonna be absolutely
Don't wanna
insane.
do that. Wanna post a fucking video. Anyway. Right. Imagine if, say, do you recognize how many fucking scams there are on YouTube with like people trying to get free shit like PS Plus or Roblox? And the kid's just gonna easily fucking fall for that shit because they don't know any better.
Responsibility nor the
Like
platform's
back in the day, I used to see a
responsibility
lot of like
kids aren't
those
making
types of
those
videos where you try to get free PS Plus.
Like, no
They're
matter
still
how
there.
you spin it, it
There's
should
still
always
those
come back
types of
the
videos to
parent.
this day.
And what YouTube did initially, and what I thought was the right direction, was having a separate platform specifically for that age group, YouTube Kids. So that way, that group, those kids, would not be going to main YouTube. They would be on that platform, which is safe for them. And the parents' responsibility would be ensuring that they are on YouTube Kids, not main YouTube. But
Right.
now what's happening is
And YouTube just kind of forgets that they even have
now putting
YouTube Kids in the
these
first
age
place.
verification checks, which require ID or biometric data, which, as we're seeing unfold in real time rapidly, leads to just basically control and mass surveillance.
It's control, it's mass surveillance, it's indexing people, it's marketing, right? They have all of your information, they know who you are, they know what you like, they know what you're seeing, they know what they could put
Your
in front
likes,
of
your
you.
dislikes,
They know the propaganda
what you're gonna
that
be
they send
doing,
your
what you're
way,
gonna be, what your
and they
next
could
purchases
sell
are
your
gonna be.
information to brands that want to market things towards you. Like, I don't think people understand how insane this is. Like people don't know how ridiculous this is. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And what if you're too controversial? What if you're out there on Google and you decide to search, something racist? I don't know. You decide to fall down a certain rabbit hole. You type something racist into the internet. I don't know. Maybe they'll just put you in jail.
The entire underlying motive behind all of it. It's not about protecting kids. It's not about making sure kids aren't getting access to like.
He's just controlling what you watch on the internet, or just the information they get.
It's all about getting more of your information so they can monitor you more effectively. It's not a conspiracy. It is just right in your face.
And it's control. They get information and control, because if they can control everyone on the internet, what they see and what they do, then essentially what they're doing is they are locking people in to literally their propaganda. And realistically, again, I mentioned this earlier, they just allowed 16-year-olds to start voting in the UK. So imagine being able to vote. However, you were only ever in your entire life gotten drip feed information directly from the government's asshole into your mouth.
Censorship, control, and mass surveillance. And YouTube now taking this step is extremely concerning.
Every goddamn time.
Obviously, as everyone's pointing out, it's not going to be 100% accurate. I would be shocked if it's even close to 50%.
No, dude, the amount of demonetized videos I get that are just flagged for no reason because YouTube doesn't like it for whatever bullshit.
God damn it, man. Fucking annoying ass NPCs.
Break this shit down to its bare
Motherfuckers.
real quick. If it's going to be like making these guesses off of like the content you're watching or your searches, there is so much wiggle room for error.
Yeah, welcome to
1984. Like, let's say you watch an anime, you know.
Yeah, this is what happens when you rely too much on AI.
Probably put that into like a cartoon bin.
Like AI is like any other tool. It's how you use it that
oh my God.
that determines what if it's good or not.
No.
It's how you goddamn use it. If you use it too much, then it just it ends up fucking everyone over.
Like, what if you accidentally make a typo? Does that make them think that you might be a kid as well? Or what about something like autoplay? Like, let's say you put on like a real adult video. You look at fucking day trading tutorials, but it autoplays to something else, which is like making slime or some shit, because YouTube's recommended algorithm.
Oh, like for example, you get the fucking blue waffle by accident.
Easily just be flagged as an under 18 account, and then, well...
Yeah, remember that fucking meme? The kids just typing blue waffle and getting fucking traumatized?
Gonna need to fork over that.
Imagine that happening with the fucking AI overlords.
Sweet biometric data currency, please.
Yep.
And I hope you'll say no.
Crazy.
That is not something you should ever be comfortable with giving any company. It is a big problem. And there needs to be something done about this. It is truly out of control now.
Right.
And it's here coming to YouTube. So,
So eventually you're gonna have to fucking deal with it.
And surveillance.
Unless we do something about it.
Not just overseas anymore. That's really about it. See ya.
It made it home. It made it home. And of course it did, because obviously they want control. That's what the government always wanted, and this is a really easy way for them to do it, and claiming that they're doing it for the sake of the children. Yeah, I made this video because I wanted to bring more awareness to everything that's going on, as well as give you my opinions. My opinion, ultimately, is that the government wants to raise your children.
Do not give too much control to the government, because they will always fuck you over.
They want to raise your children. They want all the information they can get. They want censorship, and they're using this as a Trojan horse to do it. Realistically, I don't see a solution to this aside from fighting it and calling their bluff, tell them to ban porn. Tell them to ban porn. Like, oh, you care? Oh, you care about that? Really? You care about children? So ban porn. Do it. They won't. It makes too much money.
Do it.
Of course they won't do it. They want porn to fucking rot your brains. I have really gone down the rabbit hole, man. I've gone down the rabbit hole. I think that the government is a lot more influential than you even think. I think the government is really, really good at destroying families and making sure that they are the ones raising your children, and that they can push this hedonistic outlook on life onto everyone. So ultimately, I do not trust them with my children. And I hope you
and you shouldn't,
definitely
like at all, trust the government in general. Because never know what the fuck they're doing.
I am not from the government. I am actually here to help. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fan.
Yeah, even if like, even per se, if the government is like the government is like has like a president that you enjoy, or just has the values that you defend and shit, you should still not. You should still be very cautious, because the government's always going to be the government. They're always gonna try and do some bullshit towards you. Alright, what else do we have here?
So gaming.
Let's see what else. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm just having like I'm just gonna be putting random shit to that. It's just like audio.
Gun, and I am so happy to report to you.
I was scared.
Go out and see this thing. I laughed so much. And I laughed so hard that I had tears in my eyes. This is exactly what I wanted from this film.
The fucking
you know how, when we're talking,
the bots doing their work.
you know,
I saw the
they don't
fucking
make
message
them like
pop
they
up
used to.
for a bit.
I say that all the time. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make Spaceballs, stuff like that. They don't make, you know, Naked Gun, Hot Shots. Those comedies that are just so over the top, so parodies. It got worse and worse over time when they were trying to with like Scary Movie 4 and Epic
or the
movie
movies like Epic Movie or Disaster Movie or those types of stuff.
They don't make them like they used to. This has the soul, the passion, the writing. It feels just like the original. The jokes are deadpan. That dry delivery from Liam Neeson is so perfect, especially because he's this action star and this serious actor, but he pulls it off so well. And we knew, us three knew. A lot of people are questioning, oh, can he do this? I'm like, are you crazy?
Yes,
but they haven't seen that one skit. What was that skit that he did?
I showed you?
Yeah, what was that?
The grocery. It was.
What show is that?
I forget the show.
That's
What was the joke?
yeah, that's the same dude that was also on fucking
joke,
GTA
but
4.
It's basically like I want to try my foot in comedy. He's like, okay, I'm gonna come to your grocery store. He's like, hello, like we're closed.
And then it gets wildly inappropriate. It's hilarious. And from that, I knew that he could do this dry, deadpan delivery. And it worked so well here. And I was worried that this would be like, you know, reviving a franchise this old. We just got done with Happy Gilmore 2, right?
Yeah, that was an absolute shit show.
They laugh 0 times.
I understand from like just reviews.
It's just lazy. It's just references put in for the sake of references, cameos for the sake of cameos, without the material behind it to really make it lively and funny. And here, there was a lot of jokes. Some of them miss. Obviously, not everybody's humor is exactly the same. But if you watch the original Naked Gun movies, multiple, Spaceballs...
I have no experience with Naked Gun movies. I have not watched a single one. I'm just kind of curious with this new one. Was it just a review? Or just, you know, just have something playing in the background?
It happens a lot in this film where somebody will use a turn of phrase and you know,
like don't call me Shirley.
Drebin will take it seriously. Something meant was like fight a building. What's like hard?
You can't fight City Hall. It's like, of course you can. It's a building.
You know, stuff like this. It doesn't sound like immediately funny, but when you have that really good,
of course I can fight a building.
And you laugh.
We got the momentum too. It's like it starts off funny and then it maintains that humor the entire way. And so by the end, there are a lot of like dumb fucking jokes, but it's like you're gonna chuckle at it because they've like conditioned you to do those things. So
yeah, and I expected maybe for there to be like 30%, you know, laughing. You know, you're gonna give me 100 jokes, I'm gonna laugh at 30 of them. Here, I was laughing at 80 to 90%. I really liked it that much. There was only one sequence with a snowman that I didn't really find all that funny, that the rest of the audience kind of found really funny.
I think it went a little too long
for me. It was good to see the audience enjoy it, but I you know, wasn't all that funny for me. But
come on, I hate when it does that.
And I don't want to
ruin
any of those jokes for you because
I hate when that fucking EMP just stops working. That doesn't work.
Go to the theaters. Comedies like this this are a dying breed. They even did like this promo where it was like save a comedy, you know, and I agree with it completely. I want these types of comedies.
Yeah, no,
back
nowadays there
that
doesn't
have
seem
the
to be
writing,
that like
that have
big mainstream
the heart,
comedies.
that have the soul.
Have you noticed that? Mostly just superhero stuff.
That Hollywood will crank out. Like, I know what you did last summer.
Or just dramas or whatever. It's not like straight up comedies.
And these, you know, Meet the Spartans.
Here in Portugal, we sometimes get some comedies, but it's mostly just like friendship movies, and that's about it.
I'm trying to figure out why was it so
Especially during the summer.
You know?
Yeah, come on.
Is it the writing team? You know, it just feels
Seth
perfect.
MacFarlane also.
Seth MacFarlane?
Helped
Okay,
out.
that
He
makes
was
a
sense.
producer, yeah.
Yeah, he's made some great stuff.
Seth
I did
MacFarlane
like
is
the
part of
cowboy
this.
movie he made.
Oh yeah, there's the name.
Well, with Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Too?
I like.
I'm pretty sure Liam Neeson was also part of some like Seth MacFarlane properties like Ted, especially Ted, and A Thousand Ways to Die in the West.
Jokes by today's standards that they do and they get away with. There's a whole sequence of what is it? Heat Vision, where the evil guys are looking in on their
Austin Powers
apartment.
kind of thing.
Austin Powers kind of thing that a lot of comedies these days stay away from. It's the Mortal Kombat-ality word that I don't want to say because YouTube gets crazy. B word. And yeah, so damn, this is really good stuff. So yeah, the originals were David Zucker and Pat Proft. So I thought maybe they'd be involved because it really, you know, feels like that.
Nice.
But it's actually, let's see, screenwriters Avika Schaefer, Dan Greger, and Doug Mand. This screenwriting team of those three guys really deserve a lot of credit. Now, it was produced by Seth MacFarlane and Erica Huggins.
Right.
But, hell, even Pamela Anderson, which I didn't expect in the film.
Pamela Anderson? Why does that name sound familiar?
She might not be as good of an actress, I think, as Liam Neeson, but I think maybe she's actually his girlfriend now. They're dating.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if that happened before.
More you know, I guess.
After.
It's got me. That usually happens.
Yeah.
Got him.
But man,
Oh yeah.
you'll just have a great fucking time, and I really enjoyed it. I thought that they were going to push more of the OJ son joke. That's really just in the trailer. I thought that cop would be more involved.
Yeah.
It's not there. And then what's that one actor here? He's
Paul Walter?
underutilized. Try to get this guy's name.
Paul Walter.
Yeah,
Paul Walter. Paul
great. He's
Walter
fucking great.
Hauser as Captain Ed Hawken, the son of the previous character. He's underutilized here, but it doesn't matter to me because the focus for me is, you know, Frank Drebin, and I wanted to see him, and I also love that it's that noir. So that old school noir storytelling where you got the femme fatale that comes in. There's a great joke there when he's looking at this sexy silhouette when he goes into his office. And just, I love this humor. It really appeals to me. And this...
I don't even remember the last time I watched like a full-on comedy, especially in the theater.
I really have not a lot of...
Especially in the theater, though, yeah.
It made
comedy,
itself.
I wouldn't say like full-on comedy, but probably
you know, do this heist.
the first Spider-Verse movie was probably, I'll probably consider like the most well-known comedy that I've seen lately. That was like when the movie was brand new, though. That was like years ago. Probably when I was still in high school, maybe.
In theaters again. I love it, love it, love it, and I hope it does well. Go out and see this because I do want to see Naked Gun 33 and a quarter or whatever they're going to come up with if they do a sequel here. Yeah. And I could talk about some of the biggest laughs in the spoilers, but was it an interesting story? Yeah. I mean, it's just a police, you know, it's a standard, you know, villain thing. There's
They
nothing.
make fun of it too, like little plot.
It's
the plot from the. Well, I don't know, but it's like it's a stolen plot from another movie that came out not too long ago, and it's like okay, it's exactly the same thing, but it's fine. It totally works.
It's just a parody of it.
It's not about the plot.
Yes, exactly.
Everyone was having fun, and I appreciated it, and I think it works. What did you guys think of the Naked Gun 2015? Did you like it as much as I did?
Yeah, I was honestly like, I was scared whenever I heard about this because I was like, shit, they're not gonna do it like the original. They're not gonna do it justice. But they did. Go out and watch this. I had a great time watching this. I was laughing.
You
my
eating a
ass
fucking
off.
Twinkie over there.
I did like Liam because he was great in A Million Ways to Die in the West. So and the show is called he was
That
in
bomb,
Life.
but-
What is this fucking park doing in the middle of the damn road?
One episode. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's fucking hilarious. He's great. But the cast did a great job here.
Fuck's sakes, now I'm gonna probably lose this guy because of that fucker.
This was honestly just felt like they just continued it.
Yeah, it's a great writing team. I mean, it was partially written and directed by one of the people from The Lonely Island, and so it's like those people always do a good job. And it's just funny, and it's dumb fun, but it's more fun. And so like sometimes, we watch a movie.
Come on.
This in a mile a minute comedy where the story isn't very good, and we hated it because it was too dumb and not enough fun. And this one, I think, is just like it nails it, and it's hard to do. And so
I don't know why,
they
yes.
deserve a ton of success and props for being successful with this, because I mean they make jokes. We've talked about but they make jokes that you don't typically make anymore, and it's not, they're not doing it to they're not punching down on people, they're not doing anything where people are going to get upset, but it's they're having fun, and I think the audience, everyone in our theater was having a great time with it. So this is a really, degree of difficulty was high because I didn't think it was going to be any good.
I was gonna be.
And it's and it's it's really good.
Critics are at 90 plus. Audience is 85 plus. And I think as more things come in, what?
85?
Yeah,
I
fucking hate you. Okay, well let's not dour the mood here. You're gonna give these other fucking things like Street,
Random ass
Twisted
asshole.
Metal, season
Almost
1,
fucked
like
me
a
over there.
96 and a 93, and that kind of comedy. Maybe that's just the next generation of comedy. We're old farts. We like that Mel Brooks, that spoof, that
Like the Gen Z stuff, the Gen Z that prefer the recent or modern comedy,
help me with
which
this
is
one,
sudden
that is,
cuts
I'm
or
gonna read
whatever.
you your Miranda rights.
No, did you read them?
Did you read your Miranda rights?
Oh, you want to go through the whole joke? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and then he looks right at her. He's like, "You idiot! Miranda doesn't write. Miranda's the lawyer. Charlotte's the art dealer, and Samantha's the whore. Carrie is the one that writes." And
I chuckled because I didn't understand the reference, and I was thinking about it as are they talking about a show, Sex in the City?
Yes.
And it was Sex in the City, but you see how it's like a multi-level
Sex in the
joke.
City, though.
It's
I have not heard anyone mention Sex in the City in fucking forever.
well, and then
And it takes smart writing.
if it's not for you,
Why
it's
is
another joke,
fucking everyone getting away?
down
God damn
the
it.
road, and
My favorite, one of them was the UCLA one.
Oh yeah.
That
So
was great.
if you're there, it just sucks because I don't want to focus on the negativity, because I was surprised too when I saw 85. I thought certain this would be 95 or above. It debuted on Rotten Tomatoes, broke records at 100%, but then it's gone down.
I thought for sure the critics would be 85 and then audiences would be in the 90, because this is totally a crowd-pleasing movie.
Yeah.
It is.
And there
It's
is.
what you
I'm
go
going to
to
read
movies
some
for.
positive ones first. This is crowd,
Yeah,
absolutely perfect, on
this-
par with the original.
Yes.
Clearly made by a team who
NPCs almost
cares
cleaning
deeply
over.
about living up to expectations. The jokes are well thought out and hilarious. Loved it. Classic nostalgia throwback. And movie stayed true to the old slapstick comedy. There's
Yep.
a lot of slapstick comedy. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. Like ripping guys' arms off and slapping them with their own arms and stuff like that.
Okay, that's
And
funny,
Liam
though.
Neeson and Pamela Anderson, a great duo. Cameos were great.
Stop hitting
Didn't really
yourself.
have high
Stop
hopes,
hitting
but It
yourself.
was really funny. Now, I'm curious, how would you absolutely laugh the entire movie? Nothing but fun. The chemistry between them made this movie definitely 80s comedies gold. So it's like 80s, 90s. I think it's more
Fucker.
80s comedy
Get
gold.
your ass.
And maybe we're just not.
Almost had him there.
Here are some of the negative ones. This movie wasn't funny almost at all. There was one scene, a kitchen
Come on,
scene in the
hit her.
trailer, that was actually funny.
Really?
The rest
Yeah, fuck
made me
me.
wish I was having an aneurysm or several. At least the song in the credits was almost amusing. I didn't see. It's funny. I didn't like the song was amusing, but maybe that's their type
fine.
of comedy. Hey, I just finished watching the movie. It had some moments of lightness. Some jokes worked really well, while others fell flat. Neeson showed great comedic timing, but Pamela Anderson was terrible. Overall, it had me laughing at times until it became a bit tiresome. Nothing beats the original, which had unique style. I'll give this one 3 stars because it did make me laugh
when you
occasionally,
crash,
but
it
it's not a
just
movie
takes
that
so
really
fucking
stick with
long
me.
to.
Honestly,
It's
I
pretty
think
much
this
almost
movie is
impossible to
at
fucking
the
catch
level
up.
of the original. If you go back and watch the original, number one, the original actors are, I think, better suit the comedic timing and roles, and so it's as a classic. It's obviously the first, the original, the nostalgia's there. But actually, I think the laughs are bigger in this one, and there's more laughs in the original. If you go back and watch the original. But that's, yeah. And then, let's see, cringy but catchy if you're high. Oh, what a wonderful critic here. I'm sure he has much to add to, criticism. Here's another one.
Especially if there's weed in the fucking movie.
It is the most silly thing I've ever seen.
It's actually significantly more silly than because the original one actually, like, outside of the police squad stuff, like the Drebin stuff, is an actual crime movie. It works as a noir movie. This one's plot is not very noir at all, and it is way more silly.
So I'm trying to find what the comedy of the people that give it 2 or 1 star. And these are very few and far between. We're talking about 85% or more, 90% like it. So I have to dig to find this one. I found one that gave it a low rating, and what were the jokes he liked the most? The snowman and the chili dog scenes gave me the most laughs. Oh, and the X-ray binocular scene.
Good.
So, but everything else he hated. So maybe it is those mile-a-minute jokes that I like the most, where it's taking turns of phrases too seriously, and I love that.
Well, I was gonna say for that person, they
Like
probably
wordplay, maybe?
enjoyed Happy Gilmore too.
Yes.
And
Again, I have not watched the movie, so I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I just again, just really have this just have something playing.
Comedic tastes, right?
Yes.
Some people like Amy Schumer and her comedy specials, and some people like Eddie Murphy and Delirious, there's and then maybe people that like Amy Schumer hate Eddie Murphy's
The
Delirious
fucking
and
the Vanos
Richard
Crew?
Pryor and stuff like that. So hey, each to their own.
But this is a good movie.
When it comes to comedy, there is no look. Even all of those reviews, except for the ones that are really ridiculous, are saying they're laughing. So if you want to laugh, and you want to laugh a lot, go to this movie. In fact, I laughed so much, I was getting tired of laughing. And I was like, man, is this too
Your fucking
much?
cheeks were hurting.
But it's not. It's never too much. I was just enjoying myself so much. And that's what I go to the movies for, to really just belly laugh and enjoy myself and watch actors be silly. Get an opportunity to have fun.
Okay, now rematch the fucking
all the cast and crew
get this shit not take too long. Sometimes it does take a bit, and get the fucker just was full of I think most of the time I can get this shit done like less than 40 seconds.
And it just taps into the lifeblood of the original, and it works. So let's go to final verdicts. Or unless you want to talk about the plot or some other little bits.
We can't really do much
It's
without
tough.
spoiler. Cause
I'm going to talk about the
pretty
spoiler.
small.
I mean, I've got notes on the plot where it's like, if I'll go for I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's a super fucking funny movie. It is super loyal to the spirit of the originals. And the only reason it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 for me is
I'm trying to figure out why.
I do think the plot is real. They went to
more spoofed than actually having a proper plot.
They needed to go. They kind of. I mean, they don't. The original plot is him trying to stop the assassination of the queen, and like it kind of makes sense and it fits with the world. This is such a almost superhero level. Like this is a thing that Superman would solve, and so it's so far beyond like.
Oh right, it's not a typical. So the originals took it serious, and it was like kind of crime drama for real.
How does he
what would happen in real life?
Yeah.
This one does have.
It's Frank Drebin is supposed to be like
a world threat.
It's Frank Drebin is a cartoon character in a real noir movie, and this one. It's that until we get to this end, and the end is just, and it doesn't really do anything with it, and so it just kind of happens, and it kind of goes to Crazy Town. But it's super fun.
You just gotta change my name at some point. Just my bot channel. Right.
It's such a minor thing. I just don't.
I almost didn't recognize you.
Legendary thing for me, but I think you should see it.
Yeah, I'm also at a 9. The cast did a great job. I was laughing my ass off. There are a lot of parts that kind of dragged on for a little too long.
Yeah.
It's kind of meandering, but overall, 9.
That can tend to happen in a comedy when it's throwing a bunch of jokes at you and they think one joke is a little funnier than you think it is, but because there's so many that works, and I did belly laugh and I was crying in a few of them, it just works for me. 9 out of 10, 2 for the same reasons Alex said. I think almost the plot could be, they could have gone the other direction and have that more grounded plot for that more deadpan delivery on things to make it more realistic. But because it's more cartoony, it does feel that could eventually take some. But these are nitpicks ultimately.
Yeah.
I think it is capable of a 10 out of 10. I'd have to watch these all back to back to figure out, because as the sequels went on, there was diminishing returns and much more crazy jokes. And
I have not seen the movies like the old ones, but I remember seeing like a clip of one of the movies where it's just this lady constantly getting fucking slapped in the face inside of the plane. That shit was actually pretty funny. Just a fucking big ass line of people just trying to smack the shit out of this lady.
The extravaganza of fearless puns, bold non sequiturs. See, what's a non sequitur, Alex?
Like a turn of phrase.
That's what I'm talking about. The turn of phrase taken too seriously. And absurdity delivered with gusto as tropes are skewered and cultural barbs are deployed with wild abandon. There might be some jokes that young people get missed on, because I just realized sometimes he's referencing Janet Jackson's Super Bowl stuff.
Sex in the
City.
Yeah, Sex in the City.
People are like, I won't understand.
I don't remember the last time someone mentioned fucking Sex in the City besides maybe Nostalgia Critic. I don't know.
And then honestly, I mean, there are people that just don't get some of the the jokes that come out. I don't think it was funny. It's like, did you understand any of the jokes? No.
And what I like the most is that it goes for it. Yeah. Too many films are afraid to go full on. And this one's not afraid to go full on and do some shocking things and to just be what it is, wear its heart on its sleeve. All the way to even the post-credit. There's not a thing after the credits. There's it plays during the credits where he's just singing this song that he wrote for the Beth. And even in the credits, if you read the lines, there's funny jokes in there. There's a Netflix password that you can use. There's an eye chart test. There's different tennis grips.
There's like set dressing, ranch, Italian vinaigrette.
Adam.
Yeah. And I think by making it a murder mystery / well, in this case, world cartoony threat,
like Looney Tunes stuff,
and putting it in that where Liam gets to be the narrator at times and take it really serious. It works. So, we make this one short, and we'll go into spoilers. In our spoiler section, we'll talk about some of the biggest laughs, because these are coming 100 a minute, and so I can't remember quite a few of them. Hopefully the boys have.
And I don't want to spoil. I don't have anything.
We're going spoilers.
Yeah. But I'll just talk about the ones that made me belly laugh and stuff. So, okay, thank y'all so much. Go out and see this one. Support a comedy. If I look here, I mean, I guess A Million Ways to Die in the West didn't bomb per se. It was budget was $40 million. Its box office was 87.2. So it made ×2. Usually you need to make more. Here's the thing, is that horrors are like 10 million and they make 100 million or 80 or something. Comedies are harder, especially these big budget comedies with big names in them. And I think
you're gonna go for the jump, isn't it?
For the film, which is a rarity. They did $42 million in budget.
Right, that's the problem here. He's constantly gonna fucking
some of these ones are getting really
spawn up there. Not gonna be able to fucking hit him.
This is Paramount.
He's always gonna be spawning in the middle of the jumper.
And everything there sucks. So
yeah, like that. So might as well just fucking restart them.
It's gonna suck if this is just a one-time aberration, when it's like it's finally the return to comedy and doing it right.
The second he goes for that fucking jump, you might as well just restart, because the fucker's always gonna get stuck in there.
I actually don't give a shit. I think what's most important is Seth MacFarlane and the Lonely Island guys and all these people are going back to make comedies, and if they can, like, the writing team is what is, for me, what's most important. Because, like, there are other, you know, comedy franchises we can come back, or just brand new IPs that these people can write.
Well, I'm hoping Spaceballs 2.
Yeah.
Kind of have like
Spaceballs 2 is just, fuck, missed.
That's fine.
This
And
film,
Spinal Tap 2.
Barely fucking missed. Come on.
I cannot believe
It
Spinal
looked
Tap
funny.
is such an underground hit.
I love it.
If there's a film that's gonna bomb this year spectacularly, it's gonna be Spinal Tap.
I'm gonna watch that
But
one.
us three, we're gonna watch it because
It's
we're
so
old
good.
farts and we like the original. Turn it up to 11. Well, why don't you just? Okay. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but what I'm saying is that this
There we go.
film
Got him.
is just.
Dick.
It captures the feeling that I had in the original, and all of its jokes, props, and comedy and gags were great, and they had me laughing a lot. And these are the types of satire and parody and making fun of the genres that I missed before things got bad. I don't know who the producers are. I know the Wayans were involved in a lot of them. They did some good
the
ones at
movie
first,
movies.
but then shit just fell.
Well, the
Yeah.
Wayans got kicked out of the little groups, and then the other
Because
people,
they kicked them out.
they
Perv-
just kept
it
doing
was
it.
the pervy man.
Yeah, the permanent man. But this is what we want more of, not that shit. So that's it. Join us in the spoiler section for the biggest laughs, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.
I'll probably skip. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to the. Fuck me. I take my eyes off the screen for a little bit. And I fucking crash it. Okay, this guy crashed as well. He wasn't even the right guy though. Pretty sure he's already way too far away to catch up. This again, I take my eyes off the fucker for 1 second and I crash. Fuck me. I'm gonna skip the spoilers though. Not fucking. Yeah, I'll just have.
Welcome to
shit
Random.
Going. Hell, do you want me to watch Scrun?
Ruin her fucking.
Oh, this. Okay. Here we go.
Ruin her fucking.
Oh my god. This is almost gold.
The- Taking a bit there.
Hi, can I speak with Amanda Rudolph, please?
This is Amanda.
Amanda, what are you wearing?
My jammies.
Fucking sexy.
Oh god.
Kitty on them.
Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Do you know who this is, Amanda?
I kinda do.
Yeah, who do you think?
Claimed.
I can't, because if I admit it, it might not be real, so.
James Newcomb. Duke Newcomb.
Oh my
What?
god.
What a fuck. James Duke Nukem.
No, because you're part of my panel, Amanda. Say hi to everybody.
There we go. I knew the fucking EMP was gonna target the other guy, so I was very careful there.
Asshole, he put me up to this.
He can be an asshole sometimes.
One big asshole you got there.
Amanda, he's a man. What do you expect?
I don't know.
He did this because he loves.
So you better do it right when you meet him again.
Okay, when he gets home, prove it.
There we go.
I have no words for that.
Okay, now everybody in my panel, how many are in here? A couple hundred? We're all going to say hi up there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And good night, Amanda. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much for calling me. You made my life.
Oh, weird though. I don't say that it's not possible. It's a little weird with the type of character that Duke Nukem is, that there would be even like female fans. I can definitely see it happening, but it's still a little weird. It is a possibility, but I thought that with the type of character that Duke Nukem would be, I thought the majority of his fans would probably be male, like, you know, male.
Over here. Oh, what's her name? Jed, the name's Duke Nukem. Me and my panel want to congratulate you on your engagement. Say congratulations, Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie! I hope you have a long and fruitful marriage. Now go honeymoon, bitch.
Now go, now let him shove the powder. Otherwise I'll do it for him.
It's too bad I forgot to say your father put me up to this. That would have been great. All the way over there. You come plug in over here and dial
What?
off, and while you're doing
I got
that, yes,
this fuck.
you, sir, right?
Another server disconnect? Come on.
What's the rest of it? It's Big the Cat. Oh, Thomas, Duke Nukem, do that fucking Ross, bring it up.
Is that Pick the Cat dressed as Duke Nukem? Oh, that's fucking cool.
Okay, everybody, we're calling Thomas. Listen closely as we prank call Thomas.
Is that fucking Big the Cat dressed as Duke Nukem? Oh, that dude even has a Mega Man helmet on.
Is this Thomas? Yeah. What are you wearing? Thomas, do you know who this is? You're damn right.
Damn right there he is.
And you know what? I've been told that you were too much of a pussy to come to Manifest. What, are you saving your money for some Hello Kitty shit? Well, your buddy asked me to prank call you in front of my panel. Panel, say hi to this pussy. Hi, pussy! Next year, you better come to MagFest, or you know what? I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck.
Ooh, yeah, murder, let's go.
Check this out. Big the Cat, cosplaying Duke Nukem.
Yeah. Boom. Nice. Oh, now he needs just the Omega symbol. Just a fucking Omega on the side. Yeah, that would be kind of cool as well. Also seeing Omega with the Duke Nukem outfit.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.
I still miss John St. John as Omega though. Ever since I think Shadow, he hasn't really reprised the role. I always want him to be back as Omega.
Hello? Hello? Is this Sean? Yeah. Sean, what are you doing right now? Watching porn and eating Cheetos?
I think he was the only voice actor for Mike Sonic Heels to come back though.
You know that'll give you an orange dick. Do you know who this is, Sean?
No.
Take a fucking guess.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
If I told you I'd rip out your eyeball and piss on your brain, does that tell you who it is? Say it. Fucking say my name.
Oh yeah. Got it.
Fucking A right.
Let's go.
Yeah, Ryan said you were a real hoser. Apparently you're not. But we're just crank calling you during my panel. So panel, everybody say hi. What's his name again? Sean. Everybody say hi, Sean.
Hi, John, you pussy.
Sean, you've just been greeted by a huge panel. Uh-oh. I think we've lost Sean. Sean, you still there? Oh, shit. The call is dropped. What?
God damn it, John. Damn it.
Okay, Jen Moore was about to ask a...
Fucker. Alright. I have to restart. Rewind that call, that was hilarious. Hold on. Was it here? Yeah.
What do you think he's doing right now? Watching porn? Eating cheese?
Maybe. I don't suspect. I don't suspect less.
Hello? Is this Sean?
Yeah.
Sean, what are you doing right now? Watching porn and eating Cheetos?
Yeah, you're right.
You know that thing with an orange dick? Do you know who this is, Sean?
No.
Take a fucking guess.
Oh my god.
Got him.
If I told you I'd rip out your eyeball and piss on your brain, does that tell you who it is?
If he was pretty close to what we were doing actually.
Fucking A right.
Fucking A right.
Yeah, Ryan said you were a real hoser. Apparently you're not. But we're just crank calling you during my panel. So panel, everybody say hi. What's his name again? Sean. Everybody say hi, Sean. Hi, Sean. Sean, you've just been greeted by a huge panel. I think we've lost Sean. Sean, you still...
God damn it, John.
Oh, shit. The call is dropped. What? And he's on Verizon. What's with that?
Verizon?
Okay, Jen Moore was about to ask a...
Hold on. Let me just fucking try to catch up this guy. He's been a real... He's trying to fuck... He's been pretty good with avoiding me. Come on. Motherfucker. And restarts.
Control 1044 has escaped. Copy that. All units, pursuit unsuccessful.
Right,
Be on the lookout for escape.
I'm not gonna lie, he would make a great guest at Retro World Expo. I don't know, maybe. Never know.
Welcome to Ramby Rumble. Oh, did he say what's up? What's that? No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't go by my
Diddy.
Oh. No, Diddy.
That's sad.
Diddy is jealous.
Doggy Kong. You had your adventures with Diddy and you chose it over a human woman.
He would for a woman.
Anyway, what's cracking, guys? And welcome to some good old video game memes. I'm your video game man, Mr. Lost.
Fucking asshole. Get your ass here. Motherfucker.
Thing to do around here.
Okay, why the fuck am I having so much shit with this guy? Come on.
I got some good memes for you. Let's just get straight into it, yeah. Mudda truckers at 3 a.m. after saying goodnight to everyone.
It's the fucking Batman
I too
meme.
like to put on spandex and overlook a rainy city. But I mean, the ambience is top tier out here. I mean, that looked good.
Yeah, Batman Arkham Asylum, Night. Night still looks really fucking good to this day. And that game came out like in 2015.
You just want to go to yourself. I mean, just play games with your. Yeah, just play games by yourself. Infinity with ready to lose, Sonic. Let's see you dominate me, Ames. Oh yeah, yeah, come on, yeah,
Oh, it's just Rouge.
What is with this fucking AI now as you randomly go into different fucking spots? This shit.
But anyway, the spy who shagged me, I don't know why I was thinking Monty Python. Where he's just in the tent and there's guys just looking on it. Just
fucking mind dick.
Very bad. But they're just gaming. They're just straight gaming. Now, honestly, you really shouldn't listen to gamer noises just because we say some weird stuff and it may sound very sus. So at age 20,
definitely does.
right, Link and Zelda, age 50. I mean, they're elves. It's like they're
the same.
Age. At age 100,
they all look the same.
Ever infant just turns it. Honestly, how does that work? It's just kind of like the Japanese people meme out there. They just raise it up after a certain age. I don't know what it's
menopause
in like the 70s, 60s, and somewhere there. Ah, babe, aunt. I understand, Roach, but an aunt? Do you really need me to? Are you the king? What the
Oh
heck?
no. It's the fucker from Soul Leveling.
Oh lord, that's not the enemy you want. And speaking of solo leveling out here, let's segue right into our sponsor for today's video.
Hey, you doing nothing? Nah. We had about doing something.
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah, based. Let's go.
Why not doing nothing? Finally, something I'll be good at.
Two arms,
Hell yeah.
commanders. The ultimate crossover event is here with AFK Arena and Solo.
I did talk to him at a little at Kineticon. Did you also end up doing a fucking prank call? I think you, I remember you mentioning something like that, like you tried doing that with your brother or some shit.
Or by soloing mobs for you by auto-crushing all of your enemies. He'll activate his shadows to conquer stages 24/7, all the while you sit back and relax and
I didn't do a prank call.
Do I really need to go to
It'd be kind of cool if you did, though.
You can also pull Che in and inform. Don't worry.
No,
The ultimate crossover event.
There we go.
So what are you waiting for? Download AFK Arena today using my link below in the description. For the first month, all commanders will receive 10 free polls daily. With events and rewards, it's gonna be over 1,000 free polls. So get in there, commanders.
That's a lot of
Thank
polls.
you so much, AFK Arena, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the memes. Men really live like this and see no problem. See, cookies, N64, and some sody pop? You gotta pick a less appealing image to make your point because this is raw as heck, man. All right.
Hey, honestly, yeah, that actually sounds pretty fucking
You
cool.
got everything you need in there. It's like it's even got the
And
expansion.
the game, fuck me.
For a good time here.
Motherfucker, what is with this game's shitty ass servers? The game is always fucking disconnecting for no fucking reason. Come on.
I think one of my favorite things ZZZ has to be cooking animations. They're just too good. All right. I mean, that does look pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Hey. Hey, yo.
I mean, the ramen does look good. I would eat that. Yeah.
He was doing like an adopted dog thing when I was there. He was live on like Instagram or something, so I didn't want to interrupt him. Okay. He was doing like some charity stuff. Okay. Gotcha.
I would probably eat that. But I don't remember that other one slipping in there. Maybe I need to watch the
Unlucky.
animations more.
It would be kind of cool though.
Alright, there's bait in your shop. We don't want to fire yet. It'll be a waste.
I mean, no! I don't think they were baiting.
Yeah. So, we are gathered here today to mourn the passing of Dinkelbean and his entire line.
Dang.
They all died bravely because Dinkelbean is a blind idiot that does not pay attention to his own line.
Yeah,
during
true.
Artillery fire.
Wait, what did he say?
His own line
Yeah,
during
true.
Artillery fire.
Looks like you got artillery fire there too. At least they all were a good team. They all
Damn.
had some good fun.
Even he got
and,
fucked.
You know, the RP is immaculate in that too. That's shout out to them. Heck with Weiss just giving a little wave to Miyabi, and she's looking down and oh yeah, the thumbs up. Okay. I've seen a lot of guys sitting over Belle in her swimsuit, but I guess I mean, Weiss does have the abs. I don't know where he gets them from. Man sits in front of a computer screen the entire time gaming. You know, I wish that gave me abs. In this game,
It depends on the workout dude you do, like pull-ups, maybe. Or Wapalata, which in my case. But yeah. Before we continue on though, let's take a little break, shall we? Right. We were supposed to take a break like half an hour ago, but we were in the middle of a farm there, so yeah. Hold on. Let's see if we can go back to where we were on game shots. There we go. Yeah, I think that should do. You just change your do that, and then change over here. There we go. All right, we'll be right back. Let me just see. Change over here. Alright. What do we have here? Firefighter's biggest secret?
Why was your phone going off? Fire call. Fire call. Leave! People in a fire melting like marshmallows right now, and you're like, fire call. I'll call them back. Call them now.
Call them now, god dang it.
Is a white family that is now black because of
Okay, that's a good one.
You're 2 hours away. I knew I was gonna be gone. No, they didn't. They called you. Right now, that are fucking melting right now. Save them.
I reckon the other guys.
You reckon?
Raccoon?
No, buddy. I don't want my firefighters ever to say reckon ever again. I need you to know. I don't want to be in a goddamn fire and it's like how much water? I reckon no. You know what that call was for?
What was the call was?
All 25, Penny Whiskey, and Signal 9. The subjects have been located. All 25, Mary Penny Whiskey.
Pause real quick. She needs more spice. I need more. Yo, she's talking like she works in a motherfucking library. I need more. I need motherfucking this fire. Go, bitch, go. She talking like she's on the fucking beach. I reckon there's a fire. Ah, man, okay. My stupid Yankee ears can barely understand you. And it's not your fault, it's my fault. But don't fucking change nothing.
I can't change.
You can't change? Yes, you can, Daddy. You can change. Locked in your ways, man. You could expand whatever you want. You want to start yoga class. You want to start pottery. You want to start fisting your own.
Hey, yo.
Now that is a 9/11 fire, boy. And she'll call, okay, I-511, we need 9 fire. Someone just stuck that goddamn fist in their ass. They'll go, I reckon there's 2 fists. All right.
Okay. Okay. That was good.
Getting even more.
Oh shit, that dude fucking cooked. God damn. That dude just fucking cooked. Michael Blossom, yeah, this is fucking hilarious. Probably, yeah, this is probably like the first time I've seen this dude. Yeah, this guy's fucking funny as shit. Alright. Alright, where were we? That, and let's see. Then this. Alright, we're back.
Game, you PvP other wizards, and the spells are voice activated. All right.
Voice activated.
Thunderbolt.
Oh wow, the server all lagged with that, dude. He got vaporized.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, you killed them both, bro. Yeah,
that's kind of cool. No. God has helped me there too. That is kind of cool, man. I would love just to say the names of spells and absolutely a brilliant thing. That.
Funny enough, though, I think there is a game called Workbook on PS3 where you can actually do something like that. It uses the PlayStation camera and the PlayStation Move and shit, but you can definitely do something like that. I think I remember like watching a full playthrough of that shit like years ago.
That's why we play D&D sometimes, just to RP with Fireball. Accessoring with. All right, Belle thinking, how does that little robot girl charge? And put in the bamboo slot, yeah. Maybe just eating the electricity with their mouth, or wait.
Hey yo.
She's just like, hey,
hey yo.
You need to stop out there, man. That's not where that goes out there. I think there might have been an official statement or something where she charged a bamboo slot. I'm not entirely certain how she does charge. It's been a while since I've seen her in game.
Boom.
Round 1. With Akuma looking inside Hugo's room, and dude, got a lot of cool crap in here. Thanks, man. I mean, I like fighting room stages, like especially like some of the 2D ones. They got some crazy stuff going on in the background, and you know, that's kind of the fun of it. I like looking at all the background stuff.
Ah, come on, I should have gotten them.
Looking over a monitor 2. Where is the cursor? The cursor. Stay absolutely still. His vision is based on movement. Sometimes I play a game and I like wave my mouse around. And like,
basically, yeah, I figure as much.
And I have to hit a few buttons, and then all of a sudden, like 3 seconds later, it appears magically where I never.
Honestly, that's not the worst of it though with my mouse. My mouse, for some fucking reason, I need to like first click for it to be able to fucking move as well. So I think I can't just immediately fucking move with it. I have to like interact with it first, and then I can move the mouse. That's the thing with wireless mouses.
Everyone always interprets this as Mario getting friend zoned, but what if it was the other way around? Peach keeps inviting him over and kissing him on the nose and getting kidnapped so he'll save her, but he's just a generally good guy, doesn't realize that she wants him, and this princess sure is a kind. I want it. That's Mario.
Give me a smooch Italian man.
Me and Mario are just good friends and help each other out. She's just filling out her own bio.
You mean diary?
Princess Peach, she wants to be more. This is just tragic.
This is so sad.
Got a cool digital clock from Chris.
This is so sad. Uh-oh. Why is it going down?
Why is it going in reverse? That doesn't seem quite right.
Why is it going down?
There's way too many people that want to off poor Sans out here. I haven't played Deltarune, so I don't know why, man, but I thought he was a universally beloved character, man.
Here, wait, I think I can
Okay, so.
Uh-oh. SpongeBob.
That's her healing spell? That's what happened.
God damn it, Queso.
It's just that one where you
Oh,
just
fuck, it's constantly getting flashbanged.
just blows up your entire screen with it. I mean, that's cool, but that's way too effective of a spell, man. I need my eyesight. Louis with, oh, Miss Seed. I'm Belle. Nice to meet you. I think you mean nice to feet you. Nice to feet you. If you guys don't know the new character, she's just using her feet for like everything. Like, they really are advanced gooning at this age.
What the fuck?
Gotcha games going on. There really is some advanced goonery. Utama just went.
Hey, what the fuck? Hold on.
If you guys don't know the new character, she's just using her feet.
Oh my fucking god! What the shit, dude?
They really are advanced gooning at this day and age.
Oh my god! They exactly know what the fuck they're doing there. What the shit, dude?
Utama just waving.
The fucking feet.
Game time 19. House yours.
Yours. Right, shake.
What a good conversation. The true conversation between two introverts out here.
Damn it, missed him again.
And you just go over and you game. All right, so Saw and Amy out here, and Mario just looking at it. Banjo-Kazooie with his woman, and he just looking. And then Luigi and Daisy having a statue together. And Mario,
nice hits.
Oh no, just friends. Just good.
Just friends.
What are they doing to my boy out here, man? Did he like try to marry her? And honestly, what happened with that? You realize?
Nah, wasn't that just Bowser though?
Of the names of the characters. Okay, so Zelda, sure. Epona, sure. Link.
Let's see. Out the text the emojis.
All right. Ganondorf, okay. And
Shadow. What?
The Hedgehog, of course.
Shadow. The shit.
Ganondorf is my favorite one. I love Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
I thought you were a cool robot. I can't believe I was in love with it.
What a chick.
Oh
my god.
I really did want a cool robot. I am a little disappointed.
Can't believe I was into a woman.
You know, I kind of did want just a cool, really awesome robot. What's wrong with a cool robot? Is it a nefarious Minecraft spider?
What's the solution then? How do you tackle this?
Okay, all right, excellent. Jesus Christ. That's clearly a pissed off spider. All right, don't get around him, okay? Just get him in the sun and maybe he'll calm down. Ramacata with, where are my beautiful melons? You.
It went to Knuckles.
What are you doing? No. He's getting bummer. All right, I guess that's.
Damn, the breast went to Knuckles.
Would it be more squishy? I don't think it would be good for muscles.
Damn.
Regular RPG progression.
Damn, you looking good though.
Session 1. Save the kittens. Session 4.
Kill God.
Kill God. It know, I do.
But that's just Borderlands, though.
Like it when it gets
that shit is just fucking Borderlands straight up.
Oh god, it gets to some ridiculous levels out there, save the world kind of things. Well, sometimes keeping it simple is fine. Went to row with, all right, Alice in Genshin, and her, gets the fire, and it slowly burns away her hat, and that's why you get that weird hat rim that's around. That makes the most sense out of any theory I've ever seen. She has the stupidest witch hat I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, what the hell is that
Getting her, but it's such a dumb.
Motherfucker, again? Why is it constantly fucking doing this? The shit. Why is it constantly fucking disconnecting?
Yeah. So downloading, all right. 2.43. Sonic Adventure 2. What the fuck? Wait, you're just able to know
How the fuck do you know that Sonic Adventure 2?
You're just able to know what bro is playing just by a download size? I mean, to be fair, that is very small of a game. So most modern
Yeah, $2 gigabytes for a game. God damn.
DPS.
Assassin's Creed 2 was like, I think, Assassin's Creed 1 and Batman Arkham Asylum, I think, were like around 7 to 8 gigabytes, I think.
How you doing? Not great.
On PC at least.
Me. Tank, how about you? Poisoned, paralyzed, frightened, cursed, cold. I'm okay, don't you worry. Everything is a-okay. Just make sure you keep on healing. I do think like debuffs are fun to do, but like when you start stacking them too much, there's a point where it's just kind of ridiculous in RPGs. Anyway, that's gonna do it for our video game memes. Hopefully you guys had some good laughs and chuckles. If you did, check out my other videos and have.
I can't even fucking restart the event.
Make sure to check out AFK Arena 2, baby. Sponsor link below. One last shout out. But for now, I'll see you beautiful sons of guns again in the next video.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get to the event. I don't get why the game just randomly fucking disconnects, though. There's literally no one else in this fucking server, so I don't get why it constantly does that.
I'm picking up high-speed movement in my area. Could be a 10-4-4, over.
Alright, what are we at? But yeah, John St. John was hosting the fundraiser on all days besides Thursday since the convention center wasn't open that day. Okay. What the hell is this? No, just random comic clubs.
Hiraki, a middle-aged office worker living in Tokyo. Hey everyone, breakfast is ready. Coming! I'm blessed with a wonderful wife and children, and currently live with 3 daughters and 2 sons. My income is
back around, I think during COVID, I got into like watching some comic dubs, like some of these.
Come on, don't fight.
I stopped watching other channels because some of the content was pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. These are the only two that I can somewhat tolerate.
Alright. Hirazami, you dads. Tachibana, stop eating other people's food without asking. Yeah.
Busy morning, isn't it?
Karin, you shouldn't carry such heavy things. I'll do the laundry when I get home.
What are you saying? I can't just
Get your ass, you
Thanks for
fucker.
making breakfast. I was able to rest quite a bit.
Oh shit.
Don't overdo it, okay?
Piss off.
It's not just your body anymore. Our household is already quite large, but we're expecting another family member in a few months. It's been a fulfilling life despite our modest means.
Asshole.
But I have one major worry. That is, you crashed the car? Were you okay? How bad were you hurt? Did you go to the hospital?
I'm fine now. I told you it was just a little scrape, didn't I? You still haven't changed. You immediately panic when it comes to family.
My worry is about my mother, who lives alone back home. My elderly mother's legs have grown weak, and
What does that have to do with the wife, though?
long distances like she used to. Since our family home is far from stores and hospitals, my mother depends on her car for daily life. But that car is really getting hard for you to handle now, isn't it? It's big and doesn't turn well. And more than anything, it's old.
That's right. It's been with us for about 15 years.
What the fuck?
Your father was still
Okay, that guy just let me fucking win. Sky high.
Worried about you continuing to drive that thing. Even though you're still sharp, it's a fact that car accidents among seniors are increasing, right? wrong pedal, not checking blind
What?
spots.
Ah, come on.
New cars have safety features to prevent those kinds of
Get your ass here.
But our car is old. So even though we don't know how long we'll keep
fucker.
driving,
So.
if we could at least replace it with a car that has proper safety features.
Yes, that's right. I definitely don't want to cause an accident, and I don't want to worry the family either.
Despite saying this, I don't have the money to buy Mom a new car. A new
Yeah,
baby
like
is coming.
5 fucking kids.
I have my hands full with my own life. However,
Oh,
Mom
upcoming
herself
6 as well.
has
Sheesh.
finished paying off the
This is a
debt my
comedy?
father left behind. There's no way she has money to buy a new car, and it would be impossible for her to handle the maintenance costs afterward. I'm sorry, Mom. It's because I can't do more. But let me think about what we can do.
Huh? What are you saying? Let me make
Boom.
it clear. I'm not expecting you to do something about it. Before worrying about me, you need to properly take care of your own life and family. I'm fine. If push comes to shove, I'll take out a loan and buy a safe car myself.
Come on. Mom, you need to save money for the
Got
future
him.
too, don't you?
That's true too. Oh, right. How is Karin doing? She hasn't gotten sick or anything, has she?
I'm gonna walk on as well, bitch.
Mom ended
Get
up
over here.
changing the subject, and
Nice.
that day's phone call ended there. What should I do? In the end, I couldn't think of any solution, and my worry remained unresolved. However, a few days later, the business meeting with Company A finished earlier than expected. I'll grab lunch a bit early and then head back to the office.
I really need to fucking take a bath in the morning because I always end up fucking sweating like crazy while streaming. It always gets super hot in this room.
Should have been back home in the countryside.
Before I would take a bath after work, but yeah, now I just do it right in the morning.
Mom!
Yo, me refreshed and freshened up.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. Phew. She's
Where the hell
gone.
did he go?
Damn, I lost her. It wasn't my imagination, was it? What was Mom doing here?
Get over here.
This is a car dealership, and they only sell beautiful new cars. Why would Mom be in a place like this? Welcome. Are you looking for a car? No, I'm fine. That's what happened. I'm absolutely sure it wasn't my imagination. What do you think?
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe Mom is forcing herself to try to buy a new car?
You think so too?
I was up at like 10 a.m. on day 1, even though there wasn't much to do on day 1.
You right? It's right.
Well, like the convention,
Bringing it up. What should I do? Should I call Mom?
I guess you just kind of have to wait for certain stuff to happen, I
Besides,
guess.
if she really wants to buy one, even if you call, she'll probably just dodge the question. You'd obviously worry even more.
That's right. It's not that far. So if we're going to talk, it might be better to do it
Yeah,
face to face.
missed again. Fucker.
Hey, Karin, if Mom is really forcing herself to buy a car, would it be okay if I pay for it? I'll work harder to make sure you all don't have to go without.
I understand.
Bitch.
Thought you'd say that, but don't try to handle everything alone, okay? You're always working hard for the family.
Until what? Until like an event that you're looking for happens.
And the next day, since it happened to be the weekend, I decided to go alone to see Mom back home.
Yeah. Like you're just waiting for like a certain event to happen.
He was at the car dealership
Like
the other day.
probably after like lunch or whatever.
Could that be?
Or before lunch? I don't know. That's my guess.
This really helps. Thank you so much. Now both my son and I can feel at ease.
Mom!
Oh, Hideki, what brings you here? You should have called if you were coming.
Never mind that. Is this your new car?
Yes, that's right. It's a nice car, isn't it? It has proper safety features like collision avoidance systems and automatic braking. I've been wanting one ever since we talked the other day.
What about back? What about the camera from the back?
Even a little bit. I was researching various good options. Then Mr. Kuroki from this dealership booked me out.
I see. Yeah, it's certainly a good car. It looks like it has all the safety features too.
Where the hell are you?
If Mom will drive this, nothing could make me happier. But it looks like a new car and expensive. Mom must have really stretched herself. Thank you for taking care of my mother. From what I can see, this is quite a new looking car.
Bitch.
And it's not used, right? I would have preferred that you didn't make her take out an unreasonable loan. Wasn't it difficult to show that kind of consideration?
Wait, Hideki, Hideki, what are you doing?
Mom, I'm sorry for making you worry about all this, but please
The first thing that I want to go to was like sick. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You're just waiting for a certain event to happen. You had nothing else to do besides just wander around the city, maybe.
Hideki, you're misunderstanding. I didn't take out a loan.
Huh? But otherwise, you wouldn't be able to buy a car like this. Mom, you just finished paying off Dad's debts, and you shouldn't have the money to buy it outright.
That's why I didn't buy it. This car is K-sale, which is a lease.
K-sale?
This is some sort of like those rent-a-cars or whatever.
Mrs. Yuri used this time is our company's car lease
fuck her.
K-sale, with a license surrender cancellation clause.
Yes.
This is a service that
I used to
anyone
miss these guys.
65 who meets specific conditions can use when leasing certain vehicles. A lease?
Leasing is a service where you pay a fixed monthly fee and can drive any car you like for years at a time. The monthly fee includes the vehicle costs, car maintenance fees, and insurance premiums, so no cost beyond that fee will be incurred.
By the way, the vehicle cost is the amount after subtracting the trade-in value at the time of return, so monthly payments can be kept lower than regular auto loans.
Fuck 'em. Right when I was about to pull out the fucking SF. Motherfucker. Get your ass here.
Other than the monthly fee are incurred. But by the way, Mom, how many years did you lease it for? It's a good service, but Mom's getting old, so she might not be able to drive it in the not-too-distant future. If that happens,
missed him again.
remaining, she'd be in a situation where she's just paying monthly fees without being able
Come
to drive
on,
the car.
catch up.
And if she tried to cancel it early, the cancellation fees would be expensive, right? Please, don't worry. This is exactly why we have the car lease with license surrender cancellation clause. If you're over 65, have passed
Thanks for the fall there.
the contract period, and the
DHD,
reason
much
for
appreciated.
cancellation is license surrender,
I think my mom was heading to work around like 3 p.m.-ish, so I didn't want to like ask my brother for a ride or whatnot.
you can
Gotcha.
return the lease
Then he was probably like too far away for you to just go,
You can return it without
you just go on foot maybe?
I see. That's why it's returnable.
You can use it for only the necessary period at a fixed monthly amount. This way, even elderly people like me who don't know how long they'll be able to drive can feel
But technically my brother did bring me, and I'll ask him so, okay.
by obstacles. You can easily drive highly safe cars. I don't have the money to purchase a new car, but I want to lower the possibility of accidents as much as possible, and use a car with the peace of mind. When I went to the dealership to ask about this, Mr. Kuroki told me about the service.
So that's how it was. I'm sorry for being rude without knowing. Not at all. I'm glad we could put your mind at ease. The purpose of this service is to reduce customers' worries even a little and contribute to safety and security in society.
So, I'm sorry for worrying you, Hideki, but I'm still doing well, and I've been able to get this new car, so I'm fine. You can check on me occasionally,
Got him.
but you should focus on your own family. Your wife is pregnant, so you'll have to work even harder for me.
Hope you're doing good, PhD. We're just farming some SP here.
My worry was resolved in an unexpected way.
If we're quick, we might be able to get another million by the end of the stream. We'll see.
Seems much more confident.
Still have like half an hour left.
Maureen gave birth, she even drove herself to our house to help, which was really dependable. We plan to continue supporting each other as a family and working hard together. So, this story was brought to you by the
Okay, this is definitely a fucking
and what we introduced today is a
ad done.
K-sale, a car lease with license surrender cancellation.
But these are originally like Japanese comics and shit with dub. So yeah, this is probably a fucking comic like advertisements for like a Japanese ad or whatever.
I think many of you have grandparents who live alone, away from family. And if those
they sometimes didn't do that. They sometimes tend to do that. Especially with this channel, they tend to do like fucking advertisements for like Japanese shit.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Yep.
高齢者の運転で引き起こされた。
Yeah, that's all good. What else? Why not?
Hey guys.
Yeah, I still watch it. I also still watch SMG 4 to this at regularly as well.
Hey guys.
I've been catching up with their shit with fucking Mr. Puzzles and Mr. Weapons.
Mr. Weapons, as they plan a daring escape from prison.
However, things go sour really quick as betrayal and mistrust fill the mind of our characters. The response to this movie has been nothing short of amazing.
It's always been like the character design, so I really like how weapons looks.
A Mr. Puzzles themed plush keychain, acrylic stand, and hat, as well as a Mr. Weapons themed long sleeve shirt, a big old Mr. Weapons plush, and a Weapons and Tube acrylic keychain. And these are all available on SMG4.store. But be quick, there's only one more week of the special sale going on now. And with that, guys, let's go on to the video!
That's so nice.
Get your ass here, fucker. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on. Thank you. What? Come on. Why is the fucking EMP not working? Come on. This is shit. Do you mind? There we go. This Remy decided not to work.
A name you all know. It starts with an S.
That's me.
Bonanza. There we go. Got him. Oh, he yells that Gong's getting the fucking standalone game. I still love the fucking. They still have like the really good comedic timing.
Monkey!
Fuck you, monkey.
That's what you get for not announcing Super Swag 69.
Huh?
ロビンさんが仲間なんてミさんと一緒に戦えるなんて死ぬ気
Super Swag what?
Bring it on!
Bitch.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Seth Rogen, what?
I like your
Chris Pratt versus Seth Rogen.
funny words, Magic Man.
Damn. This is not Mamma Mia.
Donkey Kong. Here comes the ultimate beatdown.
Ooh. Eh, fucker. Fucking NPC's gonna be short out of nowhere.
Take it easy. Gotcha, bitch.
Ghosty.
目なんてないんですけどジンベエさんオンステージ
Of course. It's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Out of the way.
Here we go. Take that. Booga booga. You just got spooked. Say, I'm hungry.
You triggered my trap card!
Huh? Oh no.
目を開けてくださいゾップさ
Yeah, play chess? Oh god. Mario's fucked here. I have not played chess in a while, ever since probably Watch Dogs. No, I think the last time was probably like It Takes Two, right? Yeah.
影を取られた恨みまだまだですね
Ooh,
骨な
nice.
ので
Mario number one. Okay, para total battle. Oh, me. It's all me, baby. Not this big monkey.
Got him. Come on.
Bananas.
Yeah, we went fucking crazy just for that.
Stupid monkey.
Get your ass here.
Eccolo tutto, sembrate.
Get your fucking ass here, motherfucker. There we go.
Yeah.
Damn, even that.
Lifting that much weight will for sure transform your body.
And up he goes. What the shit? This is a fucking Coco Melon ass looking out helicopter.
Well, just follow these moves.
Damn it. Too much to left. What the fuck is spazzing out there? What the hell? Okay, fucking Donkey Kong just turned to fucking Peter Griffin there. This shit. Yeah, quit the fucker from Deltarune.
No, wait!
Ooh. Did the fucking Bane fucking backbreaker. God damn.
I got it.
Hi. Fucker, get your ass. Yeah, what is the whole... Oh, there we go, the 100 Mars versus 1 monkey. That's cool.
No retreat, no surrender. That is
Mario's home. If Mario gets no game.
Does it...
This is Mario.
You're fucking crazy Delta Army.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this whole video was just a fucking excuse just to have this meme play out. And it only took a bit to get there. Oof. Yeah, so many fucking Mortal Kombat references there.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. Get him, Oh no! How about this move?
Oh, come on. Really? That thing? In 2025? Come on.
Let me try.
Yeah. All that just for one.
You can't beat him. Join him.
Go back to moon.
I got it.
Wait.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Oh. Damn. Oh, that's just for a fucking banana.
One day, let me check the time. Yeah, it's about that time.
Big surprise.
Oh, come on. I was nowhere near the hole there. I could still back up a bit.
Getting calm now. Just making jokes.
Oh, shit. He's no kidding right now. What is that? Fucking Mario Party shit? Oh, the minis. Right. Ah, fucking truck almost had him there.
Donkey Kong.
your ass here. Dick.
I did it!
I won!
Come on.
助けられるのも悔しいですが、あとは私がけじめをつけましょう。
Will you fucking stay in the damn road, dude? Come on. Luigi's mentioned form.
そい、あとは私にお任せを。見てられません。
Will you stay in the damn road, asshole? Goes Joe for assault. Did fucking curb stop the dude? Yeah, damn. Mario, please, no, that's your father. Damn. Might sorry about that if he wasn't saying much. This game takes a lot of fucking concentration. Let's see.
What if I told you?
Oh, this is interesting.
What if I told you a V?
This is interesting. What do we have here? From VTuber drama, let's go.
What if I told you a VTuber crashed her car with her boyfriend in the passenger seat and then
What?
asked him to take the blame for it? What if I told you that wasn't even the craziest part? This is the story of Ilya Kashkova, an indie Indonesian VTuber who went from
Damn Indonesian, fuck me.
in full view of the internet. And it all started with a single tweet. Ilya Kashkova isn't a major name in VTubing. She's an indie streamer
Come on. That's not even going that fast.
Overwatch and occasionally posted
Horseshit.
content. Her streams had been silent for nearly a year until suddenly she was everywhere, but not because of her
Really?
gameplay.
Everywhere?
Instead, she went viral.
Then why have I not heard of her?
From Jakarta to Surabaya, a trip that normally takes over 10 hours in under 4 to 5 hours.
Where the fuck is this guy going?
By illegally overtaking traffic using the highway shoulder lane. And she didn't just say it, she posted video proof. The internet
Get your ass, you fucker.
Some people saw her as bold, most saw her as reckless and dangerous. Instead of apologizing, Ilya doubled down. She argued with commenters, claiming her custom-built car made it safe, that as long as you calculate things properly, overtaking on the shoulder wasn't dangerous. News outlets picked up the story, and eventually
Get your ass here.
Ilya deleted her Twitter account. But that wasn't the end, because just
What, she made another different account or some shit?
forward with a story far darker than reckless driving. The reason Ilya Kashkova was in the spotlight was because of one tweet. She made a public
Get your fucking ass here, asshole.
driven from Jakarta to Surabaya in just
Dick.
4 to 5 hours. And to understand why this was a big deal, you need to know the distance between those two places. Jakarta to Surabaya is a pretty far trip. In fact, it's almost impossible to cover that
10 hours? What the fuck?
But Ilya wasn't shy about it. She outright admitted, my record from Jakarta to Surabaya is only 4 to 5 hours because the shoulder is open 24/7. Don't imitate it. This tweet went absolutely viral. It was shown to more than 238,000 Twitter users. And Ilya seemed pleased about the attention. People were absolutely outraged and the tweet sparked wide discussions. Some people bizarrely praised her for her boldness, but most saw it
But for somehow fucking managing to...
Driving that not only put
What, to just somehow manage to get some fucking
bragging wasn't enough.
detours by just recklessly driving, and she's gonna go for she's gonna go for the shortcut, isn't
She can be seen driving next to a truck.
he? Every fucking time he goes for the shortcut, he never fucking makes it.
Naturally, people call
Piss
her
off.
out. But instead of backing down,
He never makes the fucking jump.
she responded to criticism by belittling the people.
Yeah, he's just kind of stuck in here.
All these comments and QRTs just shows people that don't have any
Now,
idea.
now the fucker's just stuck in that jump.
People who let their cars do all the job for them. People who doesn't even change oil themselves. People who only know to press gas and brake. And she didn't stop there. She doubled down on defending her use of the shoulder lane, saying, as long as you're still using your brain and calculating, it's safe to
Might as well just restart, because this guy's gonna take fucking forever to get to the other side.
full-on
Every time he tries to go for that jump, he just ends up glitching out.
back and forth with users, belittling them for what she claimed was their lack of car knowledge. She said she knows her car, that she built it herself, that she knows its limits.
Sure you did.
She argued further, saying, I know it's legally wrong, but I didn't inconvenience or injure other drivers.
Right, but you did inconvenience yourself.
Racing without thinking like people who drive stock cars recklessly without checking.
But you really think this is fucking Need for Speed?
Because, oh, my car is fast and do whatever they want. And to others, she said, legally, I was wrong to use the shoulder of the road, but did I inconvenience other drivers? Injure other drivers? Was I racing recklessly? So of course I'd take a taxi and try it out without bothering other drivers. But of course her constant replies and back and forth bickering with netizens only fueled the fires of this controversy and made it a bigger deal. At one point she posted, it's funny when people say that those who speed are brainless. In fact, there are actually more people who drive slowly but are stupid because they can't drive, so they make it difficult for other people. Meanwhile, those who speed, not all of them, especially those who have been driving in toy cars for decades, actually know more about the terrain and traffic. In one specific moment, when a user told her that what she did was pure luck and required zero skills, this seemed to hit her where it hurt. Because she fired back, making it clear she didn't believe it was luck. She said she did it on purpose. These endless back and forth arguments...
So she's just going on off on Twitter because a little detour she did because she was recklessly driving.
News network picked up the story. One of the headlines read, "Who is Ilya Kashkova?" She became the subject of gossip after claiming to have traveled from Jakarta to Surabaya in just 5 hours. Even mainstream Indonesian media was now reporting on this controversy. And finally, all of it became too much for Ilya. She nuked her Twitter account, deleted everything. You'd think that would be the end of the story. That perhaps the backlash she received from the reckless driving scandal would make her reconsider her behavior.
And no.
Because a month later, she was back in the spotlight. This time with a wrecked car, an endangered passenger, a boyfriend she blamed for the crash, and an entire relationship that would unravel into one of the messiest, most chaotic exposés.
Get your ass here, bitch. Yeah.
This wasn't just a controversy anymore. This was a full-blown disaster. And Ilya...
Yeah, you know the car accident drama?
A month after nuking Twitter and the whole controversy, Ilya Kashkova was back in the spotlight. This time, thanks to her ex-boyfriend, a guy named Orbi. What started as a breakup turned into a public expose. It all began with a threat. Orbi claimed Ilya had manipulated him, cheated on him, lied to him, and nearly killed him in a car.
Oh shit. IRL Yandere over here, goddamn.
Now, it's not really the kind of story with sides or a right side. It's just one big fucking train wreck. It's with YouTube. Orbi said that
IRL Yandere over here, holy shit.
A Titanfall montage uploaded by Ilya. He thought she seemed cool, so he followed her on Twitter. They started interacting, bonding over fighter jets and other shared interests. Casual conversations turned into regular interactions. Then came Instagram. One day, the algorithm recommended him Ilya's past life account. He followed this time, she reached out first. They started chatting, and within a week, she was sending him reels and random messages. For Orbi, who admitted he's never been in a relationship before, felt like something more. At this point, things were casual, friendly, nothing too unusual. But that didn't last as
however,
and fast. They exchanged WhatsApp numbers, started FaceTiming. Orbi described them doing night drives together, whether over
so we just IRL Need for Speed. Yeah.
They were dating. He says, we got
not what we're doing right now. This is me being the cop. That's going after them.
The 21st of March and started chatting about lots of things since we share many interests and we wanted to always send random selfies to each other. Within 2 weeks, Ilya was already giving him pet names. She called him her
pet names
and wanted to be his. I can't believe I have to say that out loud. Wee. Why?
What the
because
fuck?
She'd seen that kitten meme. Cute, maybe. Concerning,
probably.
But soon, things turned sexual.
Again, IRL Yandere.
Not safe for work jokes and sent him increasingly explicit photos and videos. She told him she wanted to be skin on skin with him. She eventually confessed her love in a 2.5-minute voicemail and outright called herself his
why do you have to fucking show this on public, dude? God damn. You don't need to fucking know all this shit.
She sent him voice notes, teasing him, tempting him. She started sending nude photos, making explicit comments, and even describing how it would look if he, quote, took her from behind mind, end quote. And things only got intense from there. Orby was fully hooked. They started making plans to meet up. He was in Germany, she was in Indonesia, but they agreed to save up money to make it happen. She eventually convinces him to meet her in Indonesia, claiming it would be cheaper.
Why is it always the fucking people that are like super fucking far away from each other? God damn.
To meet her, but right before his trip, Ilya asked him to cancel, or at least shorten it just 1 week. She told him money was tight. She said she'd be busy and didn't know if she could take care of him while he was there. But Orby didn't cancel. Instead, he reassured her. He promised he'd handle everything himself. He told her he didn't need fancy restaurants or expensive plans, that he could survive on instant ramen. He said all he wanted was to spend time with her, even if it was just sitting somewhere, smoking a cigarette together, and
never sit behind this fuck, because you can just pull out a fucking mine on your ass.
Gas activities, even her car repairs. He just wanted to be with her, and so he got on the plane. But as the flight date got closer, Orby started feeling uneasy. Ilya had asked him to cancel, or at least cut the trip short just previously. She'd claimed she'd be too busy, that money was tight, and that she couldn't take care of him. And even though Orby reassured her, telling her he didn't need fancy restaurants, that he'd survive on his ramens, that he just wanted to be with her, something felt wrong. That's when he noticed.
That's why you never fucking trust a goddamn online dating. Because you never know who you're gonna fucking meet. Because you got absolute fucking degenerate. Or someone that's completely cuckoo crazy.
Ask her directly, did you take that story down, or did you change your settings? And then she admitted it. She'd hidden it from him. She was hiding something, and Orby knew it. But instead of walking away, he took the flight anyway. When he landed in Jakarta, Ilya picked him up. According to Orby, they spent their first day
easy
together,
catch.
ate a meal, dropped his luggage at her hotel, went to her apartment, got drunk, had sex. He's living the good life and getting everything he ever wanted. However, she then left him alone at his hotel room for 2 days. And when he returned, things got messier. They met again on the 13th, but things didn't.
Fuck what this Rena's over here inside the fucking car. You just asked you to get into an accident there. Not even looking at the fucking road.
On someone else's Instagram story, he heard her use their pet name, Wee, a name he thought was something special, something just between the two of them. When he confronted her, Ilya brushed it off. She told him she wasn't calling anyone else.
Okay, that works. I think I did hit him. Yeah, from the back though.
Wee sounds from her old car video. Nothing more.
What's with the wee shit? I thought they were UK and Indonesian, not fucking French.
Girlfriend. He was just a friend, nothing for Orby to worry about. But Orby wasn't convinced. That pet name meant something to him, and hearing her say it to someone else hurt. A few days passed, and suddenly Ilya's Instagram stories stopped completely. For Orby, that was the final red flag. Something wasn't right, so he made a decision. He created an alt account to stalk her Instagram, and that's when he found out what he'd been dreading. Ilya had been posting. She just wasn't posting where he could see. Using his
like an alternate account.
Updates about another guy. Alarmed, Orby confronted her, but instead of being apologetic, Ilya seemed irritated, more annoyed that he'd made an alt account than about what he'd found. She told him not to worry. That guy, in her words, he was just her mechanic.
PhD.
He said he
yeah, I just saw the fucking. I just saw the fucking Discord thing.
That felt strange. But when he saw her post, his anger boiled
bricks.
over. He told her,
always pulling the same shit. It never works, buddy. Stop it.
While I'm here, Lamau. Ilya's reply, remember
fucking desperate as shit.
The tickets and you said you can't? What am I supposed to do then? I got no choice. Orby shot back. You always have a choice.
These goddamn bot accounts are desperate as shit.
Were from before he arrived. She said she hadn't seen the other guy in a while because she was too busy, always out of town, working on her car. She acknowledged that, yeah, it probably looked wrong since Orby was there in person, but otherwise, in her own words, Orby pressed her harder. That's when she told him she had.
I think this will do for now.
She said, everything about family shits I said in a restaurant was the truest shit, but none of it felt like enough. Later, Orby would summarize the situation simply. On Sunday, he found out Ilya had been hiding her stories from him because she was posting about another guy, and once again, she told him not to worry, because according to her, he was just her mechanic. Finally, after
just mechanic, God.
Demanding answers, Ilya admitted the truth. She told him that the mechanic wasn't just some guy. Her family was actually forcing her to marry him. According to Ilya, she had fought with her family over it. She wanted to be with Orby, but it didn't matter. Different cultures, different expectations. She said it simply wasn't her choice. Orby, narrating the situation, said bluntly, so she decided to hide the truth for 1 month and lied to him instead. And when you read their messages, you can see her struggle in her own words. My dad is Muslim, she says, and honestly, I can't understand some of the way she types, but I'm trying my best here, so bear with me. And he's pretty strict about race and shits, she goes on. I couldn't tell you these things back then because you're about to come here from Germany. She said she had fought with her family because she was, in her words, eager to have him. But her family called her a rebel. They told her that if she went her own way without their permission,
that's the 3 sets of cards done.
see
Let's
her
go.
as their child anymore. Her father, she said, fancied the mechanic a lot
Yeah,
more
what the
than
fuck's going on here though?
herself. Orby was furious. She'd taken the guy she didn't love, the mechanic, to meet her family, but not him. Ilya tried to explain. She said she didn't actually bring the mechanic to her parents. Her father had simply stopped by his workshop since they lived nearby. And then she said something that to Orby felt like a final justification. At the end of the day, this was her culture. She said that as someone of Asian descent, children were expected to do what their parents told them. That even at 28 years old, since she wasn't married yet, she was still legally and socially under her parents' control. In her words,
so
in some cultures, children
just
don't leave their parents' households until they're married.
she just married some random dude.
That her family liked the mechanic. They actually fancied him.
Okay, this is again some weird shit. We don't have enough time to do the rest, so I'm just gonna stop it there. Very interesting though, this whole thing. Yeah, I have not heard of this at all beforehand. It is interesting though. Right, I'm gonna put back turn off the decrease before I forget. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should be good. Wait, what? Okay. That's normal. Okay. I thought I saw something different, but yeah. It's fine. But yeah. We did good enough. We did good enough though here though. We managed to get like three full set. Yeah. 3 full sets of cards fully upgraded. That's like 9? Yeah. 9 cards. I need to figure out where the level 4 fucking cars stop though. I think that's like 5, maybe? That's still level 4. It would have been nice if I could see which one is level 3 or level 4. I think the racers you can see if it's a level 3 or 4. Okay. Okay. This Ferrari seems to be a level 3. And this Lamborghini is level 4, I think. Yeah. Okay. So the level 4 start with this Lamborghini. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it's 7 full sets of level 4 cars, and we already dealt with 3. So next session we might be able to finish off maybe 1 full set and probably do next session we do this, we could probably get like 1.5 sets done, maybe. Depends on how many upgrades I already have with some of these cars. And hopefully, once we're done with the level 4 cars, the level 3, 2, and 1 cars don't take as much to level up. Right. Just a heads up though, I'm not gonna be fucking doing this farming for the PS4 version. At least not immediately. I do definitely have to do the. I definitely want to do this shit as well on PS4, but not immediately afterwards, because I'm gonna be very much burned out from just doing this on the PS3. So with the PS4, we're just gonna be doing the the bare minimum to get the platinum. Yeah, we'll do like a full completion, like doing all the events and all the collectibles and shit. We're not gonna be farming SP. We're gonna farm SP for like the minimum for the platinum, but for upgrades, we're just gonna get the bare minimum for the platinum, and then we'll probably leave this more farming for later on the PS4 version. PS3 version, we're gonna go full farming though, just to see how long it takes. Alright, with that said, that should be it for today. Yeah, I have no idea why the game just randomly decides to fucking disconnect the server. Yeah, it did like shit like 5 fucking times. Even when I was in a completely solo fucking session. I have no idea why I kept doing that. Very weird. Oh well. Alright, at least I managed to somewhat get some videos playing. Right, that was the original plan, but I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it because this game requires a lot of attention. But I guess I managed to do it just fine. Yeah. Right, we'll just keep at it with more videos. Next time we have to do more farming. We're not gonna go for the farming immediately afterwards though. Yeah, so next time we're gonna be doing rivals, we're gonna go back to the cops. Probably finish off the mandatory missions and then start with the ranks. All the way up to like rank 60 or whatever. We'll see. The racers, we're gonna have to farm SP as well, but it's not gonna take it's gonna take nowhere near as long as the cops though. Yeah, nowhere near as long. Oh yeah. We'll save that for another time though, because for tomorrow, we are gonna be continuing on where we left off with more Borderlands. If the scroll's available. Right, last we left off, we finished off with the Claptrap DLC, at least with all the missions. So all that's left to do there is we're pretty much gonna be farming out the final boss, where it's probably like the best way to farm those Claptraps and farm those collectibles. I've heard that some collectibles might have like really low fucking drop rates, so we're probably gonna be farming that boss for quite a while. And you also have to keep in mind that you can't just immediately go to the fight. You have to go through that fucking area beforehand with the previous bosses and fight them all over again before you go to the final boss. And if you kill him, you have to do the whole process again. So you have to be very careful you don't fucking kill the guy while farming. I think the only way that the guy can take damage is from the big eye on his head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The turrets aren't like its full health. I'm pretty sure you can take care of the turrets, just to make sure they don't, shoot you down. But, yeah, you're pretty sure you can take care of the turrets. They don't affect the boss's main health bar. Pretty sure. I think. But yeah, we'll save that for, again, next stream shall be tomorrow at 9:30 PM GMT1. Where we're gonna be, see if we can finish off the Claptrap DLC. We'll see. Because I have a feeling that the game's gonna be pretty fucking stingy with the fucking drop rates. We'll see about that. But lucky might also be able to do some stuff with the Underdome ride. I don't know, we'll see. Again, we'll see about that. If you like to be notified when I go live or any other shenanigans of my maximum schedule of video uploads, you can go to my Discord where you'll be notified as such. If you also want to keep track of your previous streams as past, you can also go to my YouTube as well. Now with all that said and done, who I'm gonna be running today? Well, let's use on right now, shall we? Let's see here. About you. Alright. You a couple. Sure. I don't think I've written this guy before. Here we go. So yeah, for this stream, I'm gonna be reading La Duma. Right now they're going through Marvel Rivals. So yeah, you guys have fun with Duma. Have yourselves a nice day. As always, have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya.